gonna get started. Your girl was over here in the TikTok streets and then realized my time was time to come over here and connect with my folks on the YouTube and do my own live. So I appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much for your support. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. We're going to go over on these TikTok streets in a second for our live stream. We are running a little behind. We're going to get things going, friends. Thank you so much for your support. We got to get things going. We got our live chat going. Let's get started and say hello to folks. Appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate the support. We always want to make sure we are growing and building community, friends. So come in, ask questions. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. So feel free to come in and ask questions. Appreciate the support as you guys come into the live. Thank you so much for being here. And if you have questions, feel free to put it in the chat. We'll get started in just a few minutes. I am going to go live in just a few minutes. So I want to make sure I'm starting my live off first, and then we'll get it going. So if you have questions, feel free, come in, say hello, Doc. How are you doing? Say hello, how you doing? And then we'll get started. Thank you so much for joining the live. This is my 4 o'clock live where I go live with confidence and ease, trying to make sure I'm supporting all of you guys as I prepare to go live as well. And then we'll get started in just a few minutes. I am part of a couple different campaigns, so I need to be sure to add those campaigns to my live stream as well. And then let's see, I am uh, appreciate you all being here. Let's see, let's start over. So I did this wrong. Let me start back and do that. And then I have some other things I need to set. Okay, we're gonna do those as well. Hello, friend. How are you? Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for being here. Appreciate the support. Hi, hi, hello, hello. I don't do therapy. Welcome to the room, though. I don't do therapy, but I do say thank you so much for being here. Um, Appreciate you all joining me. This is my 4 o'clock live, and so I want to make sure I am supporting you guys. Um, uh, thank you so much. Uh, Thank you so much for being here. And just sitting up my screen. How was my day? Who was your day? How was my day? It was good. Thank you for coming in though. Appreciate the support. I am Dr. Lisa. If you don't mind giving me a thumbs up, that would help. I'm also about to go live on TikTok. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, click that subscriber button as well as the bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. Appreciate all the support. So come in, ask questions. We're going to go live. Thank you. I appreciate that. And we are live on TikTok, TikTok Live, TikTok Live. We are live streaming tips, live streaming tips. We are giving beginner friendly tips. Come in, ask questions. We talk about all things going live. Appreciate you all. We are giving live streaming tips. So come in and ask questions. Appreciate the support. If you are live, come on in, ask questions. We are talking all things going live. Feel free to ask questions on how to go live. So we're going to get started in just a few minutes. Thank you so much for being here. We are talking how to go live. We are giving live streaming tips as you prepare to go live. Come in, ask questions, my friends. Let me know if you have any questions about how to go live. Hey, Jennifer, thank you so much. Appreciate you, friend. Come in, ask questions. Thank you all who are coming into the live stream. We're going to get started. I was multitasking. I was in these TikTok streets supporting other people, helping you guys understand how to go live with confidence and ease. And so we talk about the live streaming process. I want you guys to grow. That's what this is all about. We are growing. Jennifer, how are you? Thank you so much. Appreciate the compliment, friend. We got a bunch of beautiful people in the room. So we're going to get started. Thank you so much for joining. We are going to get talking in a few minutes. I'm going to share some information. We talk about things you must do before you go live. I got to this towards the end of my live and I said five things. I mean, honestly, some of the stuff was grouped. So when you really think about it, there's a little bit more than five. There's like 10 that I talk about. But I want you guys to understand that the things you do to set up your live is critical to your growth strategy. So if you are new coming in, we're going to get to tapping. We are tapping right now. We see the hearts flowing. I see it now. You see what? What do you see? Tasha, tell me what you see. He said, I see it now. Let me know what you see, friend. I love it. Come on in. Others coming into the room. I appreciate you joining. We are going to share out the live. Let my friends know we are here. We are live right now. Appreciate you all joining me on the YT. So I give a lot of information. So I want you guys to grow. And so I want to make sure we are all growing together. So we'll get started in just a few minutes. This is my 4 o'clock live. Pull this up a little bit just so that it's not in my face so much. The board, I was asking were you about to add it? Then it popped up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, yes. Yes, I intentionally, let me make sure I say this so others can catch it too. I intentionally added after I start the live. I don't add it before because here's what was happening. And I don't know when they're going to fix it. I don't know if it's fixed already. I just been in the habit of doing it for the month of May. But in April, this glitch started where if you added your board before you went live, you couldn't access your sound bar because you could pin your sound effects. When I do that, so you could pin your sound effects. And what was happening is that the sound effects wouldn't work. You would have to go back to the wand, click the sound effects there. It was like an extra 2 or 3 steps. Well, instead of me just having it here. So I don't know if it's fixed. Honestly, I haven't tried it, y'all. So what happened is that when you add it after you start the live, the sound effects works. Don't know why it's doing that. It hopefully it's fixed. I haven't tried it. I need to test it out and see if it's still broken or glitching. But that's the way I would tell you to do it. Add it afterwards, just to be on the safe side. Oh wow, I didn't know that. Yeah, so there was a whole bunch of us were having issues, and it just so happened I asked the question at in my agency chat and someone else said, "Yeah, here's what's going on with that. It's the board. Yeah, the board is the culprit." Didn't know that. Okay, noted. Good. Hey, Unwritten Unstoppable. See you. See you made your way over here. I made my way over here too. I was over there. Oh, Rita Unstoppable, I appreciate you, friend, so much. She comes in, she does the share, she communicates, she is a ultimate supporter. So come on in, friends. I appreciate you. Behavior talks. I missed your live. So when you going live again, friend, you got to do four a week. I want to see you do 4 lives a week. When is your next live going on? So you can be consistent. You can start growing. What's your plan, friend? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all joining. I want to see you live, see how things are going for you. I want to support. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Jennifer, welcome. Come on in and support. I appreciate you guys. We're at 3.2K likes. We'll see if we get that flash goal. We're a little behind. We're 5 minutes in. So we'll see if we can get these hearts flowing. If we get these hearts flowing, thank you for the league support. I appreciate that. The league soccer. So I'm part of a campaign. So I was like, well, let me make the campaign part of the live goals. I'll probably have to reset them a few times. But I said, you know what? I'm gonna put it up there. Let's see if we can have this campaign get a little bit of traction since I'm doing it. I don't know if it means anything, but I said I was going to try to make a go at it. These campaigns are things you want to try to do. You want to Put yourself out there, see if you can kind of move up on the leaderboard. There's also Community Countdown. That's another campaign. So we'll talk about that because it's all about you as viewers and me as a live host supporting. So you guys as viewers are going to comment, you're going to watch the live, you're going to sing your daily heart me. All that is how you move up with getting credit for attending lives, and then that credit turns into diamonds. Diamonds is money. So you want to make sure that you're doing all the things and checking all the boxes. So let me talk about that now since we're here. Hey friend, thank you so much. Hey Soda, I saw you. I love TikTok. I love TikTok too. I do. I do. It's a love-hate relationship, but we love each other. Crowd Unstoppable Inc. Welcome to the room. Thank you for thinking of sending that. I love you so much. Yeah, we in a special type of relationship. Diamond's our girl's best friend. Yes. TikTok get on my nerves sometimes. But it's so much fun. Thank you for the spin soccer. Look at that. Sounds fun. It is fun, y'all. So look here, I'm clicking the community one. I want you guys to click it as well on your screen. This is the community. And so as you're in here, you'll see what they're asking you to do as a viewer. Let me flip my screen so you guys can fully see it. So you can see it fully. So as a viewer, you are sending comments, 10 comments in a live. So 10 comments in my live. You can check how many comments you sent. I can tell you also. If you haven't sent your daily heartbeat, it's a little mature premature. Don't send it yet. Send it after we get the flash go. Because it might be heartbeats. I see you, TikTok. TikTok might give me heartbeats. And then also watch the live for 30 minutes. So it says I watched this live for 30 minutes earlier. I didn't send my heart me. I'm gonna wait to send it to see what my flash goal is. And then I'm going to put some more comments in for this page. I made it through my live even though I'm sick. Oh, you're sick? Wait a minute, what happened? What kind of sick? Like cold like symptoms? Hey L. Sorry to hear that, friend. Thank you for so much for being here. Do you hear? No, no, friend. Appreciate you being here. I don't know what you're about to say, but thank you for that, friend. Really bad allergies. Oh yeah, I had to take allergy pills this week. I've been on top of it actually. Um, Dula, thank you so much for the Dr. Lisa Cares and the Rose in the Daily Heart Me friend. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Terry. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Thank you all who are coming in. If you're new to my room, I say put new in the chat, say hello, just so we can get to know you as well. I want you guys to grow and build, and that's what we're going to be talking about here. Your screen looks different. What you see? What you see? Tell me more. Tell me more. What's the difference? Let me know. New. How you doing, Terry? Hey, Luna, walking, coming up in the room. I said walking in the room, scrolling in the room. Thank you so much. Appreciate you on the YT. How you doing, friend? Thank you, Terry. Terry, let me know. Hey, how you doing? Luna, is it Elms Life? Thank you so much for being here as well. Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Appreciate the compliments on the YT. Thank you so much. Doing great. You. I'm doing well. So this is my second live. I go live twice a day. Thank you. Level 8. Awesome. Awesome. Congratulations, friend. When you click on it, it shows us the points. The points for the campaign. What you mean? What points? Tell me what you're clicking. Do you see the new live studio app campaign? What do you think of trying that? Live studio app campaign. What do you mean? Like live studio computer? Downloading it, or you mean app? You meant app. You meant here. Hey, HalleQ, let me know what you meant by the word app. It threw me off when you said the word app. I know they've done a few live studio campaigns, but what you mean by app? That threw me. So I don't know. I don't know if I've seen that. I know I get I know I get information all the time about live studio, and they're trying to push me over there. The problem with live studio is that it doesn't work for my current computer. They ended my live after 19 minutes, tool or whatever. Okay, gotcha. So yeah, it's the live studio. Live studio is for your desktop or your laptop. For me, it doesn't work with my current device. You got to make sure your device is able to support streaming on a desktop or laptop. I don't know if my computer will work. Yeah, so mine won't. I tried it. I probably would have to shut down everything, probably clean it really quickly, refresh, do all the things, and then in turn only stream live studio while thank you so much, Simply SP, while I'm streaming. Only thing that could be running. And so it takes up a lot of bandwidth, it takes up a lot of RAM. So you just got to be mindful if you're going to use your device. I would honestly, if I really wanted to transition to the laptop, I think I would get a new laptop. I would get a new, like a gaming laptop, that level, just so I would have peace of mind. That's what I would tell you. Not that you need it, but I think it would give you the peace of mind that you can do it for an extended amount of time without stressing about will it work if there's some issues going on with enough space. Yeah, I have an old computer with nothing on it, but it might be too old. Yes, that too, because you have to do those constant updates and stuff. So it has to withstand that. Josh, you said I just got a new M5 Mac Pro. Makes all the difference when using TikTok dashboard. Yep. I would imagine. I would imagine you would almost have to be at that level if you're gonna do it and stream from your computer. Yep. Yeah. So that it does accept the Mac, so you can stream from a PC or a Mac. It has a lot of functionality and features, a lot of camera sources you can attach and stuff, and some other little cute little boards and the way you can set up your camera and your live stream. However, yeah, it just takes up a lot of space, and you just have to be prepared for that, in terms of when you stream. And don't get me wrong, the phone does too. My phone, for it to work fully in an optimal way, I do close a lot of my browsers. I make sure I have a hard shutdown on a lot of things that were open and running in the background. I try to minimize how many browsers because I'm queen of having multiple little browsers open. Things I searched like a month ago, it's still there for me to go back to if I want to. And not that I need to, but I just have it open still. So I'm doing better with closing those. So I close quite a bit. They say to reset your router before you go live. Ooh, that's something I don't do. That may not be a bad idea. It might not be a bad idea. You're saying if you do it from your computer or the phone, I guess your Wi-Fi in general, if you're trying to have good speed on your Wi-Fi, that's a good idea. I have iPhone and iPad. Will this work? Yeah, I use both. I'm using an iPhone right now. This is on my phone. hmm It changes the upload speed. Okay, okay. For when you're streaming. Okay, gotcha. Um, yeah, so I have a Wi-Fi extender in this room. So that's another thing I use so that I get a little bit more boost with my Wi-Fi signal. So there's a extender here, and when it comes to, of course, MacBook isn't cheap. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, and it sounds like that's a newer version too. So it's a definitely a great device. The other solutions I have a Ethernet cord instead of Wi-Fi. Yes, for if you're now again, Josh is talking about if you're gonna hardwire your device like your laptop or your computer desktop. So yeah, hardwiring it, yeah, definitely it's gonna work better. D, thank you so much. How you doing, friend? We just got the flash goal. Let's see, friends. We did smash that light goal. We're 13. And the flash goal, I told y'all I was feeling heart me's, 29 heart me's. I was feeling it. I felt it in my spirit. TikTok. Hey, I see you. TikTok, I see you. You're messy, TikTok. TikTok is so messy. So the flash goal is one per person. Just so happen heart means you only could give one for a live room a day. So since I go live twice a day, my 10 o'clock folks, y'all did a whole lot of heart me's. Y'all did me well, but now y'all back and you probably can't sing your heart me. So if you can sing your heart me, sing your heart me. This will be the time to do it. TikTok is messy, messy boots. And so TikTok decided I'm gonna show you who is running things. And so if you have a heartbeat to send, please send it. If you don't, I understand. Just saying, I understand. But if you haven't sent your heartbeat, this is the time to do it. Okay. So make sure you send your heartbeat. I appreciate the support. I told you I was showing you guys my other screen. I said I'm not gonna send the heartbeat yet because I know TikTok. I know how TikTok will do me. That's wrong. I want to send another one. I know. I know. I know TikTok is so dirty sometimes. So dirty. You're like, TikTok, why you doing me like that? You don't even have to act that way. Just messy on a Friday. I know. On a Friday. I forgot it was Friday. TikTok, you're wrong for that. But yeah, so Harmony, I will send it now. Thank you so much, Diamond. Thank y'all. This why is this Harmony drinking coffee? This is the Harmony where it needs the martini glass. It had the little cocktail the other time. Now we back to coffee. Appreciate y'all though. Thank you so much for supporting. Thank you for that, friend. Thank you so much for that. And so you guys come in. If you are new to my room, you guys know we go live. We talk all things live stream. I'm gonna talk about the things you must do to set up. I sped through this earlier towards the end of my live. I was on live for 2.5 hours and I said, okay, let me cover this because I want to cover it. Now, since then, I went to the Creator Search Insights. They had another webinar today. And so I went to that. So I was going to give you a little bit of information, a little bit more information in my the number one thing I talk about, how I start this, because I talk about the preparation. And so I'll talk a little bit more when it comes to Creator Search Insights and some of the functionality and features over there, so you guys can have some insight and maybe leverage it too. John, thank you so much for the follow. Others coming in, if you would like to send a heart me, we do have it as our flash goal. A flash goal is a 15-minute goal that TikTok sets. I tell you not to ignore it. I know some of y'all are quick to say, I don't want to do your games TikTok. This is a game you want to play because it does offer a little bit more boost to your room. And as you do it, it's a way for TikTok to see if your room is actively engaging. And they do add the heart me as one of the options for the flash goal that they'll rotate between. So they have a few gifts that they'll rotate between, and a heart me is one of them. And so when I don't see the heart me in the day in my 10 o'clock, and I only saw it like I saw it yesterday. I think I got it yesterday too, if I'm not mistaken, but it was earlier in the live. So it was only like 8 or 10 or something. It was a smaller number. Thank you, TJ. Look at your friend. Wink, wink. Love it. Love it. Thank you, first time gifter. Thank you for sharing that with me. If you want to share the heart me, this would be a good time to do that as well. I've got you. Thank you, friend. Uh, Lou Ann, welcome to the room. Hello. You said I changed the heart me. Thank you. I needed a drink. This is Friday. Thank you, friend. My heart me needed a little bit more because TikTok is trying me. But thank you all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for the support. Um, Thank you, friend. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna come over. 10 more to go. We're doing good. We are making progress, friends. Let me send my other heart me. Let's send my other heart me. Let's send that. And so doing great, only 10 more. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna pin it again so we can get that heart me going. Thank you all who are coming into the room. Let's see if I could pin it one more time. If you haven't sent this gift, no, it's actually too soon. Too soon. I gotta wait another minute and a half. And so if you haven't sent your heart me, it is the flash goal. I spent a little time here. So I'll walk you guys through exactly what I do because I want you guys to take note, see different ways and strategies, ways that you can infuse this into your live stream. I tell you things you could do to improve visibility. We're going to talk about those 5 things in a second. Those 5 things are actually probably close to like 10. I should have increased it so I could talk about every one of them individually. I may increase it in the future, but really it's like 10 things. But I'm going to consolidate them because one of them I say like 5 things in one, and one of the things you want to do. But just recognizing there are things you need to do before you go live. When I say must do, I really do mean that because I think there's something to be said about visibility and obviously the algorithm favoring people who are structuring their life based on a niche and they are talking to a target audience. And so when you have that combination, it's going to make it easier for you to make sure you're connecting to your audience, but also it makes it easier for your audience to say, this is the live for me, and I need to stop and listen to what this person is saying and sharing. So that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to make sure you're very poignant to your topic and to your audience. Okay. Thank you all who are coming in. You said 8 more. Let's go. Let's see if I could pin it. You guys, we're doing this. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Are we gonna do it? It is the heart me. So are we gonna do it? Let's see if we can get it done. If you can do it, let's see. We've exhausted all of our backups to the backup. So we need the main ones to show up. So this is a goal. It's the heart me. So if it says the word join, first of all, if it says the word follow, you need to follow the live house. All right. You need to follow the live post. If it says the word join, that's actually what we're talking about. If you see the word join up here, we're talking about clicking that. It's a one coin. And then after you click it, you'll get the little funny little heart me that pops up and you join the community. Like that, Luann. Thank you so much. So that's exactly what we're talking about. Thank you all for clicking that. I appreciate it, Gigi. Thank you so much. So if you do see the word join, that's what we're talking about. So you are joining the community, and as a way to become a part of someone's community, their fan club. That's what you hear. It says join my fan club. TikTok brought that here for people to start building community. I'm teaching this intentionally because this month we're going into the month of June. There's a campaign right now that started called the countdown, the community countdown, and that's a prelude to Community Fest. And Community Fest is like a big event that happens on the app, and you guys are going to see it. It's pretty huge. There's going to be a lot of people talking to their fan club, connecting with their audiences, making sure they're engaging, chatting, and then there's going to be some other gameplay that happens. One second. Okay. I had to put my charger cord on, y'all. Y'all know me. My devices always need charging. Thank you so much. Hi, Flo. Welcome to the room, Floral. Welcome to the new here. Welcome, welcome. Well, right now we're doing our flash goal. It is TikTok's goal is a 15-minute flash, literally a flash. And what it means is that we're trying to get as many heart me's as possible based on what, well, heart me's that TikTok told us to get. What is it, 29? We are at, is that 27? Oh, we only need one more. So if it still says join up here, and if you have not sent your heart me, thank you, yes. One more. One of y'all who have not sent it, you would have a Lisa by your name, the Lisa badge. If you don't have a Lisa badge, that means you did not send it. And if it says the word follow and join, that means you did not send it. So, so I want to make sure you send it. And it's one more of you guys to go. So if we can get one more person to participate, we can move on um, very easily and start our topic. Okay. And then I'm going to talk about a couple things that's happening. Let's go, friends. Sent. Y'all sent it. We got one more person to send it. So it's one per person. That's what happens. So one more person has to send it, and then we're all done, and we achieve that goal. I think we're gonna do it. We'll get one of our friends to come in, hopefully, that hasn't sent it from this morning, that will come in and support. But it is, you said, woo, it is a little taxing because as your room grows, TikTok asks more from your room and there's a higher expectation. At some point, you stop getting the flash goal if your room is actively engaging. But right now, we're still in a growth phase. We're growing, we're building, and so we do have expectations. So TikTok expects the community to grow and support, and not that you all are just sitting back lurking and being bots. We talk a lot about that engagement. I'll talk about it here because I don't think people understand and value the importance of engagement. And when I went to the Creator Search Insights session today, they actually talked about it. They talked about it in a way that we need 1,000 followers. Do we need 1,000 followers? No, not to go live. Let me say something, Floral Riot. You have live access, friend. You good. Go live. You got it. Pretty confident. Unless you thank you. Look at Bob Ross coming in saving a day. Thank you for grabbing that daily harmony, Bob. Appreciate you, friend. That was the last one we needed. So thank you. Yay, Bob Ross. Appreciate you, Bob. Hannah, what do you do in your first live? So a couple tips I gave people who are just starting a live off. You have to do 3 lives, 3 separate days. A lot of it is like this. Like when I clicked your bio, I said, "Oh, you have you have it already." It says florist, concert travel. So I assume those are the things that you're interested in. Um, you would want to make sure you're talking to your community. You can read their bio. I tell people to play around with the effects and other features, read stuff. And as you're reading, as you're playing with stuff, you're talking. So if I wanted to click the different sound effects and stuff, I would say, "Hey, friend, how you doing? Thank you for grabbing that daily harmony." I may say, "Hey, guys, I'm gonna play with the voice effects for a second. So watch me change my voice up, and then I'm gonna talk to you with this new voice." And then you could play around with different features. You might change it to another voice, and you're talking to people, but you're still having that engagement going on. And then you continue to just keep talking and just saying different things and connecting with your audience and stuff. And you said this is amazing. I don't know what I need to go back and listen to the recordings because I don't know what I sound like. I have no clue. So I know what the chipmunk voice sounds like because people do the chipmunk voice all the time. But the other voices, I never really play with them. So I need to go back and look and see what they sound like. This is a soft voice. Do I sound really soft? I'm talking regular. You said, what the heck? And then this is called vintage. I don't know what vintage does it sound. Do I sound older? What is vintage? So yes, so you can play with the voices, and this is a fun way. There are people who just sit here the whole time with the chipmunk voice. So that's the one I do know what it sounds like. So again, your whole life could be playing with the effects. So it's so much fun to be a TikTok host. I know it is. It is. Let me go back and change my voice, y'all. I'm gonna change my voice back. Oh, the first time I ever did that, I kid you not, y'all, my room they fooled me. I didn't even know I had the voice still on. I didn't know. So what I didn't know was that once you click it, you gotta unclick it to turn it off. And I had it on for like a good 10 more minutes. And they was like, "Did you mean to have a voice on? Your voice still sound like the shit." I was like, "No." So they had me going for a minute. They're like, "No, your voice is fine." Half the room was saying I was fine. The other half said I wasn't. So I was like, I didn't know. I was it was hilarious. I had no clue. So, vintage is the tone of the mic. Is it? Is it? Okay. I have to go. See, I need to go back and listen to the recording. I'm gonna go listen. It's so much fun. Yes. So play around with the stuff. I don't want y'all to sit back and be like, oh, I didn't know I could do this. That's the time to play. In those first couple lives, nobody don't know you. Ain't nobody gonna come in your room either. Unless you intentionally, that's what we're gonna talk about 5 things you must do. But unless you really promote yourself or market yourself, and say, hey guys, I'm gonna do this live. Come join me. It's my first live. And you really push it out there, you might get a few more people. You could coordinate with family and friends to show up. So all that is possible. And you'll have more people in the room. But in the beginning, you don't. You don't. So play around with things. That's the time when you can explore. You can read the different features and stuff. So definitely play with things, okay? And then there's effects. That's an effect. This effect I like a lot. You could do this effect, and you could do some of there's tons of other effects in there. And you just play and explore. All right. But the whole point of a live host is that you're doing that engagement. You are connecting with your audience. You're asking them questions. You're connecting back with people. Felicia, how you doing? Happy Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. So a couple things I wanted to make sure I said. Um, Community Fest. We did get that flash code, so thank you all again. Tamika, welcome to the room. New people, anybody new? If this is the first time you're seeing me, I am Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency. I'm a creator network agency here on TikTok. It's a free program. We have 100 and I think 85 people in the agency, not everybody going live. So we talk about how to go live. I teach it. I come here twice a day. I'm here to support you. I'm here to help you understand this app, but also understand how to do the engagement. And then I also say, you know what, if you're going to be a good live host, in order to be great, you have to be a good viewer. You have to be a great viewer. And so that's the whole point of this. This is an engagement app, and so we talk about how to properly engage. So you can bring this knowledge, this experience of being a good engager to your room. And you can talk to your audience about how to engage. As you guys are clicking around and doing things like sending roses, thank you so much, Brown Eyes, and doing the things to support the room, you know what support looks like, so you could teach it. You could talk about it with your community. That's the key here. I don't want you guys to go and say, "Oh, well, I'm just gonna sit here and watch her the whole time," because this ain't TV. This is not TV. We are watching and engaging, okay? Dr. How long you recommend to stay on live for the first time? The first time, the first 3 lives, TikTok give you a little bit of break when it comes to going live. Um, I want you to start practicing though in those first 3 to extend it out. So TikTok says those first 3 lives to get all the features, you have to go live at least 30 minutes. So the first live you could do 10 minutes, you could do 10 minutes the second one, 10 minutes the third one. You theoretically could do that. I would tell you not to. I would say try to do 15, 20 minutes the first one, 20, 30 minutes, 45 minutes the second one, 45 to an hour the third one. Okay. So you're scaling it up, you're going longer, you're becoming more comfortable. You have to do for it to be a valid day of going live. So the valid go live day, you need to go over 60 minutes. I tell people 61 minutes. Then when you're in your live, remember I just told you about exploring. One of the things I want you to touch is right up here. It's right under the power button. I want you to touch that house, or you can go from right to left. What is it? Right to left. I'm backwards. I got to turn my thing around, but I'm not going to turn around yet because I want to show you guys some stuff on my phone. But if you go from right to left, swipe right from left, or right to left, you'll be able to see, hey, OMG, you'll be able to see your real time analytics. Okay. So, homework for anybody in the room. Two things I want you to play around with. I want you to explore. I want you to know, I want you to touch the wand. It's exactly where the gift box is for you all, but it's a wand. I want you to play around with all the features there. Click around so you can see what's there. That's where the voice was, where I just did the voice effect. That's where the effects are located. That's where the sound effects are located. That's where everything is. That's homework assignment number one when you go live. I do 3 to 5 hours. Oh, that's good. That's real good. Do you need to get the thing that holds your phone that follows you in the room? No, not the one that follows you in the room. Live hosting, you should be more stationary, if anything. But you could move around, but ideally you're stationary so you can really interact with what's on the screen. And so I have a phone holder for that. The other homework assignment, I want you to click that house. When I told you to swipe from right to left, I want you to know where your analytics is. I want you to look at that screen. Time is there, how many followers you got, how many viewers came through your room, your scale live reward, your monetization, and the diamonds you collected. All of that is there for you. All right. So ideally, you should know what those things mean because ideally, you clicked that screen and you poked around and read through and looked at some of the descriptions and you kind of have a better understanding. Now, here I teach it, I talk about it, but still I want you to know where things are located and you engage in that stuff too. Thank you so much, Dr. Spence. Welcome to the room. Others coming in. Wanda, where is the button again? Sorry. So the house, there's a house. You can swipe from right to left. And then right here where the gift box is for you all, where the gift box is a wand for the live host. I'm the live host, so I see a wand. I don't see the gift box. I see the wand. So that's what I want you to click. I want you to click those two things and explore and do things in your live stream. Do you need to get the thing that holds your phone? Okay, I read that one. I was just going back up on comments. Okay. Thank you all my new friends coming in. Dr. Spence, I see you, friend. Anybody new? Brown eyed Crystal, welcome to the room. Bob, thank you so much for that daily heart me that came in to save the day. How long do you recommend to stay on live for the first time? So I read that one. 60, scale it up, but ultimately you're getting to 61 minutes or more. That's the goal. Thank you so much, friends. I appreciate you. Okay, we're going to talk about campaigns because you guys see this league one that's in here. I'm going to talk about that. So you go live 2 to 3 times per day starting off? No, I don't. No, you don't start off 2 to 3 times a day. No. Um, I told you TikTok for your first 3 lives, 1 per day. So 3 days in a row, 24 hours in between them, TikTok wants you to go at least 30 minutes. So 3 separate days. Um, then you wanna continue to go live and just continue to grow. I'm planning my first live soon. Awesome, awesome. Ashley, welcome to the room. Appreciate that. Soon being what, June 1st? We got a new month coming up. June 1st. Let's start going. Will you make this recording available? I just got home. Look at you, be you. Be you. Actually, I actually co-stream every live on YouTube. So you can go to my YT, go to my channel there, same name, same exact name, same exact space. You can go there and see any of my recordings. My lives will be up in like a few hours, but yeah, go see my lives over there. So go live. Okay, so I answered that question. No, one per day starting off, and then as you grow, you can decide if you want to do two a day. I do two a day. Okay, FYP. Thank you, Jackie. Appreciate the support. Royal blessings. Thank you for being in the room. I appreciate you, friend. How you doing, Shirani? Shirani. I'm a have to wait till I hear you say it. Our community just teared up. Welcome, friend. Okay, great. I will do the watching. Awesome, friends. Thank you on the YT. I appreciate you. Pals, I appreciate you so much over there supporting the YT as well. Okay, so my dear friends, if you're in the room and you're new, I tell you all the time, put new in the chat, say hello. We're gonna get some engagement points. We're gonna get some credit for commenting. We're gonna talk about why. Thank you for sharing your YouTube. I need to rewatch. There we go. You got it, friend. Every time. You should be able to catch me. Most days I do both. Most days I'm on both. There's every now and then I don't start the YouTube because maybe I came here too late or I was just coming here for a specific reason or something. But most times you catch both lives, the 10 a.m. and the 4 p.m. Thank you, Cooper. See your friend. Thank you for joining Vegas. Thank you so much for being here as well. Auntie Ann, Annie, thank you so much for joining me. Appreciate you as well. Thank you, friends. My new friends. Wanda, thank you so much for being here as well. Dreams, KC, appreciate you. Thanks for sharing the information with us. You're so welcome. Um, thank you everybody for coming in. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the greeting hearts and the club victory. That's club victory. Appreciate your friend. Okay. I said I wanted you guys to comment. How do you set your background? Oh, my background is real. It's real. You said, how you do that, girl? No, it's the lights. It's a light and camera trick. It's real. Everything's real. That's real too. That's artwork. Yeah, that's artwork on the wall. You know what? I'll show you guys because I get that all the time, and I think it's so funny. Hello, new here. I'm new to New Jersey. Awesome. In some lives, they're not. I know. Mine is real. Mine is real. Look. So when I don't have the lights on, just a basic background. Look, my little tree, my little artwork, and then there's a light above me. I won't I do have all the items in my showcase. I'm not going to turn it on yet, but I will turn it on a little later. And you can ask me why I don't turn it on yet, but I'll turn it on later. What kind of plant is that? It's fake, a fake palm tree. It's fake. It's fake. You're so sweet. You said, what kind of plant is that? It's like it looks so green and pretty. No, it ain't pretty, friend. Level 5, let's go. Awesome, friend. I appreciate you. I love it. You guys are awesome. Thank you for the engagement. So let's do this. Let's talk about why we're engaging. Okay. Let's talk about the why. I'm going to get to this in a second, but let's talk about the why. The why is because I want you guys to click, swipe right in this area on your phone. I'm going to show you in a second. You're going to swipe to the one that says community. Okay. All you have to do is swipe past community. See that community one? It says community countdown. So we're about to enter what's called Community Fest. Community Fest runs, it overlaps June and July. The lights are changing on the wall. Laugh out loud. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a changing lamp. Yeah, it changes. Yeah, I could change it. Or I could set a solid color. It does a strobe light as well. Yep. A noted, not a fake palm in South Carolina state of palm trees. So I gotta get one for my lives. My one of my creators in the agency floor, she is offended every time she come into my live, y'all. Absolutely offended. She like, girl, at some point we're gonna get you a real plan. We just leveled up. We got a new look. What is our heart me doing? I missed it. Is it drinking? Is the heart me drinking? Lord, the heart me was drunk earlier. So So, all right, friends, thank you for the league soccer. I appreciate that too. I'm gonna talk about that because that's part of the soccer ball. That's part of the live league campaign. So I put it in there because I knew it was a goal that we are trying to achieve for the league for the campaign. So as a live host, you set things that your room will support. That's a small one, so we could set that too. What did you do to the heart me? I missed it. I gotta wait until somebody come in so they grab it. Once they grab it, I'll see it. I'll pay attention to it. I think it's drinking, ain't it? So we'll see. Um, when it comes to that campaign, so I want you guys to click. Oh, now I gotta find it again. It moved. Let's see. Oh, it got a pina colada. Look at there. Sunglasses with the red toupee on. That red toupee. I want you to click here, click the community, and it pops up, guys. It pops up, community countdown. So the community, can you start over? I just got here. Did you really? Okay, I'll start over. Thank you so much. How's it going? It's going well. So the heart me, that heart me changing actually is a piece of it. See the heart me? It changes its look. Hey Becky, welcome to the room. So it has a new look now. It has like this little red toupee going on, sunglasses, and a pina colada. As the room grows and engage, and as you grow, you're able to send these new creative little clothing and accents to the heart me. So they made it pretty cool now. Thank you for the lemonade. That's a oh, it's a melon juice. And so they've upgraded the heart meat, which I do like. I was in a live the other night, yesterday, and this A-leaguer, his heart meats, his fan club members had put a blonde wig on. I had the blonde wig before too, but they had the blonde wig on it and some pearls. Pearls was around it. And so thank you so much for being here. So you can change it up. You can change it up. And so we got a Friday night look for our heart meat. It has a nice little drink in its hand and his fun sunglasses and his chilling, chilling in the sun. What does the heart mean, and how do you push it? How do you get it? Let me know what you mean by that. Vegas, you don't have, so that's what they're clicking. You don't have any badges next to your name. If you notice, our friend, hey Tanya, our friends have at least two. Some people have one, some people have two. So the Lisa is what they're clicking to join my community. And that's what I was about to take you guys to, the newest campaign that is leading up to Community Fest. So we'll talk about that because Community Fest is the one campaign where viewers can earn money. Okay. You guys can get rewards, diamonds for your engagement. All right. So that's we all about the diamonds. We all about learning and growing, and we all want to make sure we make a little money doing it. All right. So we're gonna try our best to I'll get through this, but I'll tell you guys what you need to do. And it's about engagement. It's about being part of a community. I tell you, TikTok, two things TikTok is trying its best to do. First of all, it wants to be the premier engagement app. All right. Everybody here, you want to be here, you're building community, you're keeping people here. Whoever created the name TikTok was brilliant, okay? Because the thinking is the clock is ticking. I usually have my watch on, but the clock is ticking and TikTok. And you guys are here, you're engaging, you're having a good time. And again, you're building community. So that's the genius behind this because they want this and they have different gameplays, different campaigns, different ways to keep you here. The other thing they're trying to do is compete actually with the YT. They're actually trying to compete with the YT and YT's owners, Google. Okay? Because they want this to be a search engine. And again, the concept is to keep you here. So if you're here, you're searching for things you're looking for. I was in the Creator Search Insights meeting today, and he said something was wrong with his refrigerator. And instead of going to the Google to search it up and look for what to do, he came to TikTok and somebody did a video on his exact make and model for his fridge. And again, you could go to the YT. There's always videos there where people are telling you how to and how to fix this and how to do this. Now they want to be that here. So I'll talk about Creative Search Insights in a second, but just understand what's happening here. And so as you're becoming a live host, your room, your community is really a part of how you continue to grow, how do you build, and then ultimately, how do you essentially grow and monetize as well, depending on what you're trying to do. All right. I like them too. The community gives. Thank you so much. Extenuating, I'm doing layers of pools in the sun. Oh, look at you, friend. Wow. Yeah. So keep that in mind. Somebody's comment got filtered. Hey, Diana, how are you, friend? Is it that way that is that why they don't want us to have links in the bio? I think that is part of it. I mean, to be honest with you, no one's actually verbalized that they want to keep you here in the app. They do allow you to put links in the chats now, and people can go and get your information that way. But in the bio, no, no, you got to send it to somebody, and you usually send it through Service Plus. So you're communicating with people that way. Thank you all who are coming into the room. I appreciate you. Just catching up on a few comments. How do I learn to play games while live? Are you thinking of the mobile game app? There's a mobile game feature where you essentially have the game on your phone, and it's almost like you're mirroring your phone, but you're doing it in the live stream. So I've never done it before. I've seen a couple creators do it, and there's a lot of engagement that happens from that too. So people do like it. Are you on the iPad? I'm on my iPhone. I'm on an iPhone. My YouTube is on iPad, my iPad over there. But yeah. Um, do you make more money going live or selling live now? Oh, Wendy, you know, I think it depends on both. I think that's a contingency question, depending on what happens in your life, what's going on. Both of them require you to grow a little bit, but in terms of your viewers and visibility and how you sell and stuff. So it depends. It's a little some factors there. But ultimately, if I was to be honest with you, if you have a good live host and a good selling live TikTok seller, mm, I'm leaning towards the live hosts, like those A-leaguers, and they're doing all the things. I think live is your better bang because you could obviously have super fans, you could have Service Plus. There's a lot of ways to make money on your live stream, and you could do TikTok Shop. So you could do all of it. TikTok Shop, you there's some people who do really well live selling. Yeah, they do. So that's why I was like, I think the live host got the little bit of an advantage because they can leverage it all. Not that the TikTok shop person couldn't leverage the other things, but typically when you are mainly selling and mainly focused on shop, when you're mainly focused on the shop side, you don't do all the other stuff. You're just doing the selling side. So, but there are some people who do really well. So I just want to say that. Thank you, Fran. I appreciate that. Flow State. Oh, that's sweet. I hadn't seen that one before. Um, that was lovely. I've never seen that. Sent the Flow State. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. As a theme in the shopping cart, if you're interested. Oh, I do, I do. Thank you for that. Um, gotcha. I have to ask. No, that's totally fine. That's a great question. Um, I'm on the YT and they so I do have and Doc appreciates your generosity. I do. When it popped up, I was like, oh, what's that? And I hadn't seen it. Um, so the YouTube gifting is different than the TikTok gifting. Thank you, Fred. So it's interesting seeing the differences between the two. As a live host, I didn't see it. Actually didn't see it. Thank you for the lip combo. She said my lip combo look good, y'all. We gonna chill to that. um, I saw it on the screen from my other page. That's quite interesting. I don't know what's different, why I wasn't able to see it here, but I did see it on the other side. So thank you for that. You said what's a service plus Gigi? Thank you so much. How you doing? I imagery. Look at you, level 12, 21. 21's my special number. That's my birthday number too. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you for that. Um, what is my doctorate in? It is leadership and education. It's a PhD. Thank you so much for the moonwalks. Thank you, Fred. I love it. Appreciate you so much. You guys are awesome. Awesome. Thank you for the moonwalks. Thank you for that eye imagery. She's like, let me send her these moonwalks. Thank you, Fred. That's so it's very important. Thank you, friend. Um, yeah, PhD, leadership and education, higher ed administration was my concentration. I've worked as a senior leader much of my career at a couple different colleges and universities. So yeah, that's what I did. How do you get the moonwalk? I'm lost. Okay, okay, so I see why you're a little lost, friend. You know what? You haven't sent a gift before because if you sent a gift, you would have the blue box next to your name. The blue box is where you send the rose or a gift from the gift box. And what iMagery was doing, she was clicking up here. She was clicking my live goal. My live goal has these three gifts. And she filled up my gift gallery when it came. She helped to finish the gift gallery for the moonwalk. And then we have the hand hearts. That's from the gift box. Thank you, friends. I appreciate that. Bella's doing the other one. That's a campaign. That's the soccer. Thank you all. Look at y'all. Appreciate y'all. You said Becca on my tea has been sending you gifty gifts. Thank you, Fred. Becca, thank you, Fred. Becca, appreciate it. Becca, thank you so much for the gifty gifts. I didn't you know what? It doesn't show up on the main camera. So I appreciate your support, friend. It doesn't show up. I have to look on the other camera on my other screen to see it. I wonder why. I wonder why I don't see it. So I have to figure out why YouTube is not giving me all the shine I need. Thank you, Sapphire. Appreciate you all. Thank you. Everybody else coming in. I appreciate you all supporting. So there's a couple topics I'm gonna go through. Thank you, pals, for sharing that too. I appreciate the support on the YT. So the YT is actually different over on the YouTube side. But I will say, if you guys can get going with your YouTubes at the same time, it's a good strategy. I'm gonna say that because I'm still growing and getting used to my YouTube engagement over here. So it's good because I've been seeing a little bit more boost in my engagement lately. So I appreciate you all coming through and supporting. Thank you so much. Let's see. Thank you so much for the lead gift. I see you. How do you purchase the gift to send? Okay, sorry. Okay, you wanna click the gift box. Click the gift box. If you click that, it allows you to, you'll see in the lower right corner, you'll see the word recharge. If you've never sent a gift before, you'll see recharge or you'll see how many coins you have. If you click that symbol, everything's clickable. I don't want you to do it on this part, but there is a message right there. Let's see if I can show you it. It says recharge on TikTok.com for coins to save 25%. I want you to save. So if you click that box, it'll allow you to get coins on the website. And then you can I don't want you to break the bank. Start off with like maybe $10, $20, something where you can just have coins to start that early engagement. And then ultimately you can decide how you want to budget yourself. There are points you want to pay attention to. So if you click the in the gift box again at the top, it'll tell you how many experience points you have to level up. If you click that, it takes you to the blue box screen. There's another way to get to it. That's what I normally train on. I show you guys how to get to this box, but you can actually get to it under the gift box, and it shows you how you're leveling up. And then every place you see a question mark, I want you to click it because it gives you more information about what's there and what that feature is all about. So this is your gift level, the gifter level level up program. That's what they call it. I'm real. Thank you for that. And so when you click it, it shows you how many points you claimed, how many points you need to level up, and then it tells you those level up points again that you need to do. So I want you guys to budget. I want you to plan. You want to be in a state of mind where you're always looking at how do you grow your levels? The blue box that we're talking about, what should I start out with? What do you mean? In terms of yes, yeah. So I want you guys to budget accordingly. I don't want you to spend a lot. You don't have to break the bank, but you do have to do something, especially if you're going to be a live host, because your viewers are looking for you to engage. What should you start off going live with? What type of topic, or what do you mean? We'll talk about that. Number 5 is what I was going to talk about. And then I did do the webinar. It was a part 2 webinar today for creator search insights. So I'm going to give you guys a couple little insights from that insights from that webinar. Okay? So I want to make sure you guys get this. But engagement is key. This is an engagement app that would like to be a search engine. Okay. So keep that in mind. First engagement, then making sure you're being intentional about how you're searching for things. All right. Um, does your level reset every month? No, the blue box follows you and grows. It goes from level one, technically level zero, because some people have level zeros. So level one to level 50. Okay. So 50 is the highest you can get to. I don't know what they're going to do in the future because there's some level 50s on this app. There's some people who have done the thing in terms of gifting and engagement and stuff, and they've gotten to level 50. That's a pricey venture. You got a budget for that. I won't be 50 until like 2028. Okay. Maybe 2029. But it's going to take some time to get there. But my point of saying that is you want to budget yourself, you want to plan accordingly. Ideally, by the end of the year, I'll be level 35, 34. I mean, I'm 36, 37, somewhere along in there. Maybe. Maybe more like 35. We'll see. You said that's real. Seriously, yeah. I'll be 33 though. 33, I should hit it probably in the next couple days. I'm thinking June 1st, probably June 1st, maybe May 30th, maybe Sunday. But what is a community tier up? That's the daily heartbeat. So our community is growing. So we're growing and we're getting to the next level as a community. The community, I didn't finish my thing about the community countdown. That's awesome. But with saying that you budget, and so you look at your points, and if you look how many points you need, you can make a conscious decision, a strategic decision to say, well, I got 50 points I need. And I'm gonna go to a couple lives today. Maybe I'll spread those 50 points out. And by the end of the day, I'll level up. And 50 points means that you're sending gifts. So you figure, thank you for the I love you so much. So if you're sending gifts, hey Diana, thank you so much. You're sending gifts, and you're like, okay, I might do a little bit here, do a little bit in this room, do a little bit in this room, and then I'll level up. Or you might look at those points and say, okay, it's going to take me a little time. I'm going to spread this out over the next couple of weeks, but I'm going to do something. And something is just based on you. Like Jackie, she sent the Lisa, Dr. Lisa Cares. Thank you so much for the lead gift. I appreciate it. And so as you guys are making conscious decisions, you can say, okay, I'm going to do a little bit in different places, different times and level up. Or you might say, okay, I'm going to plan, and I'll do that sometimes. I'll say, "Oh, I'm going to plan and I'll level up in this person's room." So I've done that before. And so just know you could be strategic about how you're doing things. All right? Thank you so much, everybody. I see you guys. So let's go here. Let's go here. We had some friends come and go. I want to make sure you guys are getting this good information about the community fest, and then we're gonna move on to our topic. Oh, I didn't swipe myself out. Hold on, y'all. Didn't swipe myself out on accident. So what I'm doing is swiping the campaigns up here, campaigns and information. Zen, welcome to the room. Thank you so much, Coach Tracy. How are you, Coach Tracy? Welcome, Sunshine. Welcome to the room. So, what we're doing is swiping the campaigns. I'm going to show these are all campaigns. You can swipe them. You want to get to the one that says community. That's where I swipe myself out in a second. And the community one is the one where I was talking about you as viewers can get. Is that community? That's community. Okay. So, I'm going to click that one. Can monetize. So this is the community countdown. This is a prelude to Community Fest. Thanks. I'm liking what you're talking about, loving the details of your information. You're welcome, Zen. Thank you so much for being here. And we're gonna get some more comments going because this is what Community Fest is all about. Engagement. All right. So Community Fest, Community Countdown is the prelude. It's not Community Fest, but it's the prelude to Community Fest. And so, what TikTok is doing is getting you used to what Community Fest is going to look like to a certain extent. There's some other gameplay that's going to happen, but this is like part one. And so, when you think about Community Countdown, it actually explains the difference. I don't know, Community Fest 101. So, it talks about Community Fest, it talks about Community Countdown. It gives a little bit of details about it, not a whole lot for Community Fest because they wanted to be a little bit of a surprise. I went to the webinar yesterday about this, and it was talking about Community Fest. Community Countdown, and just gave a little teaser on Community Fest. What it tells you is that you need to comment 10 times in a live. You guys are going to click your own in the room, swipe it, and get to Community Fest. It's going to tell you to send your daily heart me. So if you haven't sent your daily heart me, if it still says follow, then join. You got to have coins on your account. It's 1 penny, 1 coin. Click it, you can join. All right. So just know, hey, Tima. Hey, Diana, welcome back. Felicia, welcome to the room. Thank you so much for being here. And so when you click it, it shows your status. This is my agency page. So this page is in the live with you all. So this is the agency page. So that's what we're looking at. So it sent us heart meet. It got 30 minutes already. It's been here. It was in my earlier live. So it already got the 30-minute of being in a live, but it has not been commenting as much. It sent 3 of 10 comments. Hey friend, how you doing, realtor? And so I need to comment some more. I'm gonna comment a little bit more in the live. But because of that, I still need to comment. So you're tracking your comments, you're tracking your progress. And when you finish the campaign for today, you get all complete. Those 3 categories are complete. You're going to get some diamonds. You're going to win some diamonds from the diamond pool. You're going to get a notification from TikTok, and TikTok is going to say you earned maybe 2 diamonds. Who knows? It's not going to be a whole lot, y'all, but you do earn. I'm learning so much. Great. Oh, thanks. Oh, you're welcome, Gigi. Good evening, Miss K Latte. How are you? Hey, Jess. Good morning. Good evening as well. This is really good information. I know I never noticed. Appreciate it. You're welcome, friend. So I want you guys to earn. So Community Fest is similar. There's another way to earn. I think what who earned on Community Fest last year? Was it like $5, $6? Is that too much? What did you earn last year? Last year, Community Fest, there was a diamond pool and people split the diamond pool. So as viewers, you earned also. So it was some money. Don't get me wrong. You said that's too much. It wasn't that much. It wasn't that much. He said, "That's too much. No, we ain't earned that much." Who earned? No, some people earned. Learn so much in this life. Thank you so much. No, some people did earn. Seriously, Miss Darlene. Miss Darlene was on it. Nika Grace, she was on it. You said it's like $2. I think it was more than that. You said not me. Gigi, you didn't earn. Where's Miss Darlene? Miss Darlene gone. She could tell us because she earned whatever it was. She earned the amount that most people were getting. You said no, that wasn't that much. It was like $2. But it is a diamond pool, just so that you guys know. So you're splitting a pool. Even the live host, you're splitting a pool too. You said, what are the five things to do? I'm gonna catch you. You said, I'm here. What did you earn, Miss Darlene? Miss Darlene said, I ain't telling you my money. Nope, don't count my pennies, my diamonds. I set up with my hotel room for next week. Thanks for your assistance. Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, I'm happy that happened. That's perfect. Hello, Travel Village. Do you remember Miss Darlene? Maybe she don't remember. Thank you on the YT. Hey, Luna. Thank you, friend. Thank you for being there. Okay, so so pay attention to campaigns. Make sure you're signing up. Comments matter. If you look at your campaign and you haven't got your 10 comments in, send some stickers. Put it in the chat. Dr. Lisa cares. Connect with your fellow friends in the room. Testing it out over here. Thank you, friend. Thank you. Appreciate it. I didn't hear you because I'm fixing things in my apartment. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Um, Thank you for supporting on the YT. I appreciate your friend. I'm all. It's been a while. Hey, how you doing, Crave? Welcome to the room. Dot, welcome to the room. Pixie, welcome as well. Curly, welcome as well. T Shops, thank you so much for coming in. Okay, so my new friends who came in, if you're new, put new in the chat. We always want to check in on you. So say hello, how you doing? Put some words in the chat so we can say hi to you back. I'm gonna pivot a little bit because I'm gonna talk about the five things. I'll probably stay live for another. Well, I just hit an hour, so I may do right at 2 hours. So we might give me for another 60 minutes or so. So we'll see how this goes. It's either gonna be 30 to 60 minutes. I'm either gonna do 90 minutes to an hour. Just recognizing that this is Friday, y'all. So it's been a long week. And this week kind of went fast. I think it's because the holiday on Monday. I just feel like it's been fast, fast, fast. Thank you, Queen. I appreciate that, friend. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for that. That is the lead countdown. Now, that is part of another campaign. Okay. So, as I'm joining campaigns, there's certain gifts you want to put. TikTok just gave me a puzzle. TikTok, be nice. Thank you so much. TikTok will give you those puzzle pieces you got to slide over. All right. So, let's do this. Let's transition a little bit. Put in the chat, I need help with polls, how to make them during lives. I'm struggling. Polls you make before you go live. You add the poll. You could do a quick poll, but the poll you actually create, I'm pretty sure of that. I don't think you create it while you're in the live. If you do a custom poll, let me see, manage. No, you could add a new one. I guess I could do that. Hit the manage button. I could say testing um engagement. And if I want to put three tips, I'm gonna say um let's see, let's see if we do, let's see, tapping. I'm creating this poll right now as we speak. Uh, let's see. Let's see if it works for me. I'm still talking so y'all can hear me. Um, let's see. And then I'm going to click that. I'm going to hit save. And then I'm going to send this poll and I'm going to start it. And see the little sticker here? It just started in the corner here. Do y'all see that? So, Jess, what I just did, you said which button do you press during a live to find your created poll? Okay, so let's do it. Do you send a message about why someone wanted to battle tonight? Yeah, there was somebody who wanted to battle therapy girl. She wanted to battle tonight. Did you want to battle with her? She wants to do a battle. So yeah, Miss Darlene, yes. I did send that. I shared it in the group chat. Yes. Okay. If you want to message her directly, she was looking for, and you got to check and see because I think she uses audience control. I think she's 18 years and plus. I think she's 18 years plus. Do you need a tablet to do a go live along with the phone? Not necessarily. I do have two devices. This is my agency page, separate device, separate account. It's in here. It is a best practice to have something else in the room so you could show and tell. You could talk to your people. You could also see what you guys are saying. So comments. Okay. All right. So the results popped up. I see it on the screen. 50% of you, 8 people voted. 50% said comments. So here's how you get to that poll. What's their name? It's in my message that I said therapy girl LCSW. It's in that message. That's her name. How do you make the banner across the top of your screen? Give me 1 second. Let me go boards polls first. So Jess, when you're in the live, you're gonna hit the 3 dots. I did get the flash go. We got it. It was Hartney's. You're gonna hit the 3 dots. In those 3 dots, at the top area, there's polls. This is why you're in the live. There's polls. Thank you so much, friend. If you click polls right in the middle, it allows you to manage. You'll see where it says manage polls, and that's what you're going to click. Let me know if you caught that, friend. I'm having a hard time with boards. TikTok is giving me an AI option, not letting me create from scratch. There should be a plus sign in a corner that you're missing. You should be clicking that plus sign. Top right corner is a plus sign. Click the plus sign. You're probably just looking at the AI board, but you're not clicking that plus symbol. It's kind of unnoticed. I can see if you missed it. It's one of those things where it's kind of like, oh, there is a plus sign. I'll show you. Um, so you're welcome. Thank you. Perfect. Thank you. Super helpful. I'm trying tomorrow when I do it. Okay, yeah. So thank you, Fran. Thank you, Jess. Let me say this. That's one of the things I talk about as this is like my number five. Okay. I'm going to talk about that. That was part of my number five because I want you guys to understand how do you want your room to move? What do you want them to do? What kind of polls you want to create in advance? What type of other things you want to do? I'm going to put my viewer wishes up because that's another campaign where they are asking me to support with viewer wishes. So let me think it's supposed to be the Funs and Giggles, but I'm going to just use this one. I got to go back and look. I think it's supposed to be the Fun and Giggle one, but we're going to talk about that one as well. Thank you all for supporting. I appreciate you all. Thank you for the populars. Okay, so when you're going live, what do you do first? Let's put this in the chat. What are some of the first things you guys do? What are some of the first things you do? Put it in the chat for me before you go live. Things that you must do besides praying. Before you go live, this is the before live, before going live. Besides praying, okay, y'all gonna be like, I pray. Set my board, set your boards, promote your live, make your board. I love that. I don't know, haven't done it yet. Wendy, call out target market. Okay, I love that. The target audience. I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah. You're those keywords. Yep. Um, check settings, set a live gift goal. That's true. What board? You said what board? This is a board. This is what they're talking about. This is your hook on the screen. This is your caption that you have on your screen. Yep. People call it a title on your screen, however you want it, but it's your catchy hook. Okay. Make sure I've set it up for folks to register. Okay. You've done a live events. I love that. Okay. What else? Know what plan to do or say. Know what you plan to do or say. Okay, I like that. That's good. Get a snack. Get a snack. Add a title, but mine hasn't shown yet. Where you talking about your board or are you talking about your title with your live event? It's two different places. Um, start talking. Okay. Start talking before the countdown gets to one. That's true. That's true. But that's before you're live though. We haven't pressed the go live button yet. But yes, that is true. Set the goals on screen. Put the child away. Don't have the child on the screen. House is being funny. Make sure the babies are locked out of the room. Lock your doors. Yes, yes on the board. How do you add title? Is that what you mean by board when you say title, my friend? How do you get post that gallery goal? I love that. How do you post that gallery goal? You mean your live goal? You do want to post your gallery goal. That's a different one, but yes. Let me know what you meant by that. I'll show it to you guys. Charge the devices. Yes. Yes. Move your wine. Just kidding. Can't have it on the screen. Have it over here on the other side. Sip it off the screen. But yes. Oh wow, this is so helpful. I have not gone live yet. Yes, Money Flow, welcome to the room. Yes. Charge your device. You guys are water fans, napkin for the sweat. Yes. Have the fan, the ceiling fan blowing, all the things. Yes. Check lighting. Yes. Check your lighting. Check your audio and video. Snacks are important. Okay. Okay, what do you do if you get nervous? If you're nervous about going live? Do it scared. Do it scared. Keep going. Don't stop. Keep going. Don't press the power off button and leave the room. Just keep talking. Play around with things. I jokingly said, and I think this is a great example because in the beginning, you don't get a lot of people. I don't want you guys to overthink this. So in those very first lives, you should know where everything is located. Those first three lives, play around with the effects and features and stuff. Okay. I gave two homework assignments. Know where the sound effects are located and know where the ability for you to what am I trying to say? The ability for you to check your time. You should know what your time is. So that means you're clicking the house or swiping from right to left. Okay, so that's what you're doing. No, there's gift list on the screen with this is called viewer wishes. This is called viewer wishes. So we'll talk about that, but that's something you can set for your room to engage. I don't know, show you how to do practice run. And didn't you show us how to do a practice run? Yeah, it's a video number two video posted on my screen. Thank you so much for the lead countdown. It's thank you for the wink wink. It is who sent the sweet compliment? Thank you so much, Beck. I appreciate that. You're so kind. Um, it is what was I about to say? I was about to say the video posted on my page. Second video pinned at the top walks you through how to do a practice live, practice mode, or to change the settings. Thanks, Queen. Appreciate you, friend. Or to change the settings so that you can do what's called a private live. So only you and a specific person, another account, is in the live. And that's a way to test. You are actually live. You can practice through your live at that point, your setup, but you are live. Thank you so much for the gold medal. So you got to make sure you abide by the rules, all right, and the community guidelines. Home Jury, I need all of this. You said don't know my screen. You got it, friend. Thank you so much, Queen. I appreciate you. Thank you, Dot. Appreciate the support, everybody. You guys are coming in supporting this live. I appreciate all the support. And so let's talk about the five things. The first thing, you guys gave a lot of comments and all of those things are right. All right, make a board. How? I'm going to talk about a board in a second. I'll talk about a board on number three. Okay, number four is boards. I'll talk about it then. All right, so number one, you got to know your audience. And so I told you guys I went to a creator search insights training today. Creator Search Insights is where you can go and search on the home screen. And I'm going to show you guys real quick. We'll look at it here. Where is it at? Creator Search Insights. Thank you for dreams for that. Appreciate your friend. And it shows here, if you're on the search screen, shows here that little light bulb. And now you're in this feature where they have different types of ways to produce content. And actually, these are great topics and ways to search for stuff for your live stream. Because in a perfect world, what you post about on your page should be what you're talking about in your live stream. Is this your real hair? Of course. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. I was like, I thought, who was writing that? Anyway, that's why I said YouTube is a little different, y'all. YouTube is a little different. We got all types of people that are here. Um, so when it comes to Creator Search Insights, you can search for topics that you can post about in your content and you can talk about in your live stream. And what I would tell you to do is make sure you're looking at topics that matter for your target audience. Okay. So you could either do a search here if you want to search for a topic. You can use the content gap feature. You can do trending topics. Under trending topics, they have hot topics, they have regular topics, they have all types of things. I pressed the button, I'm sorry. They have all types of things here under trending. Sounds, effects, they even have hashtags. Okay, you see those hashtags there? So that is under Creator Search Insights. Great tool. I want you guys to get familiar with it. It has a lot of analytics. If I was to go a little deeper, something they talked about here is look at all the tools. They now have the academy. So they're doing more training videos on how to create content and looking at your analytics. So great tips they gave about making sure you're paying attention to your content creation process. All right. So they're really trying to make sure content is discoverable, meaning that people searching because you're creating content that is discoverable because you're using keywords. Keywords are also important for your live stream because you want to make sure your content is what people are interested in, topics that people are looking for. And so you could use Creative Search Insights to see if there's some content gaps. Content gaps is typically what people are searching for. There's not enough content for it. So they want you to produce more content about it. But you also can see what suggested topics are out there and then also recognizing that that's something you can bring to your live stream. Or you can go on the search bar, and if there's a topic you want to talk about for your live, because that's your niche. So we had someone who was here earlier, and she was into making oils and body butters. She called it the a bakery where she had products for your skincare products. So she was looking. I said, well, let's look up body butter. So when we clicked body butter, they had all these different topics. These are all trending topics that people are searching. See the arrows? And so I said, well, body butter for women. We clicked that. And then they had topics that popped up. You see people who are live in their setup. This might be helpful to see if you're going to do a shoppable live. So you can see other people and how they set up their shop based on your niche, your products, the things you're going to be talking about. You could also look to see if there are videos that resonate with you and how people are talking about this topic. There's even some AI information you can ask. My watch wants to set up. And so take a look and see what's there. Okay. So again, this is how you start searching for topics based on what people are searching for. Okay. You don't come up with a topic and say, oh, I'm going to talk about this. And people ain't even looking for that. Okay. Why would you do that? You want to make sure you're searching for stuff that people are looking for. And then use those keywords when you come live, you're saying those words. And then when you come live, thank you so much, friend. I appreciate that. You are using it for your hook on screen. Look at you, level 12 in the room, on the streets, the blue box. Appreciate your friend. And so you want to make sure you're intentional about what you're searching for. All right. So that's number one. All right. And if you don't know what to talk about, so I'm right here. I have the assumption that you already know. But if you don't know, you can actually take things that you're interested in. Thank you so much. Thank you for the Daily Heart Me Soul Connect. Couture. Couture. Um, you can take that topic and take it to maybe ChatGPT, Claude, or one of the other AIs and search for your niche, your topics, and your target audience and have it come back with things that you can talk about in your live stream. That's another way to do it. So that again, your topics that you're covering and the content you're producing is connected to a target audience. People who say, oh, I'm doing content for everybody. That is not how marketing goes. Your product, your service, what you're offering is geared towards a certain audience. That's how you're going to get that engagement. So you got to know who your audience is and how do you properly have relevant topics and stuff you want to cover based on what they're interested in. So that's how you're structuring your live stream. So that will give you the visibility you need. But it comes with you being intentional about showing up and making sure that you're having relevant topics that you're covering. Does that make sense? Put a heart in the chat if that makes sense. Let me know if that makes sense to you all. Cynthia, welcome to the room. Others, thank you. Very helpful. Let me know if that makes sense. Drop a one in the chat or heart. Thank you, Jess. Thank you all. Appreciate y'all. So I want you guys to make sure you're using this. Thank you all for the ones and the hearts. All right. So number two, that makes a lot of sense. All right. Thank you for sharing, friends. Appreciate that. Thank you for the roses. Number two, here's what I'm gonna say. Number two. Okay. Number two, and we said it. People said it. Oh, look at you, level 8 in the room. Awesome, friend. Welcome back, friend. Thank you so much for grabbing that daily heart me and level up cake. Um, Number two, we heard it in the chat where people say what they do um is so clean, my business to work less, make more money. Okay, thank you. How you doing, Trisha? Um, Number two, you need to schedule your live, do a live event. I posted a video on this the other day. Okay. And it's like number four on my video, not the pin video, but it's the most recent video I did. This information is helpful. You're welcome, Dr. Spence. Schedule a live event. Your live should be scheduled for a couple reasons. One is accountability for you to show up. Two, it's an opportunity for your audience to register in advance for your live. All right. So when I end this live, you guys will see a screen that says, want to join my next live? Register here. So there's a registration reminder, and you can click to register so that you don't miss my live. And so you want to schedule that live event. And the other reason why you want to do it is because you can add that live event to your next post as well as to your stories. All right. Thank you for doing this. I'm planning on going live to build my community. There we go, friend. I've been scheduling my live and it's been so helpful with my audience. More are showing up. Yep. Yep. I just got live access a few minutes ago in this account. Woohoo. Awesome, Holly. Congratulations, friend. Yes, that live event. Hey, and I just talked about it. So y'all better schedule this. Y'all better join and register. Okay. Y'all know now. If y'all here still, y'all should be hitting my registration button. But typically, I have about 4 or 5 of y'all that will register for the next live just because that live event is there. Okay. How do you schedule lives? All right. Money. You know what? I'm feeling pretty generous today because I'm showing all the information. I'm going to show you. You said do it. Okay. So I'm going to show you. So if you go to, I'll show you here. Where's the registration button? It comes up after you in the live, but you can go to my page. If you go to my page, once you schedule a live event, it'll show up for you right here. It'll say live. One of those little boxes there will say live. Okay. He says, spill the tea. I'm getting ready to do a live of the duo one first time. You put love and love, and I'm trying to replace those with lives. I think I'm supposed to. Let me know if I'm supposed to replace them. I do a love or do a live, but fools live. Let me know, friend. Hey, Leanne. I was like, wait a minute. I'm just I'm just concerned about balancing going live and being committed and managing MBA course and full-time job. Yeah, it is a balancing act in the beginning. It is. I did a live and people wanted to co-host. I do not it seemed weird. Yeah, ignore those. You could turn that feature off too. If you click the two rings, there's three dots in the top right corner. Click that. And then there's settings. Turn the settings that says you don't want co-host requests from people you don't know. Yeah, you can turn that off. Thank you. We got a new look. Oh my gosh. What y'all do to my heart me? What y'all do? Lord. That looked like a swim cap. What's on the heart me's head? The heart me going to the beach. What did you do? It is a swim cap. It's a fantastic sharky. Also. You said that's why I don't want to schedule. Oh, okay. See, Pals is telling on herself. Pals is over here on the YT. And this is what our friend Soul is saying. She said, I don't want to schedule. It's too much accountability. It's too much commitment. I gotta show up now. I love the Sharky. Look at you, friend. I love that. Thank you, Leanne. That was weird, but thank you. Powell said, I told you that in confidence. Oh gosh, y'all funny. Powell, I'm sorry for saying it out loud. I will be ready when I am. So said, I don't care. I ain't doing it. I'm ready when I'm gonna be ready. So I got you, friend. No, I know it is a thing. Now you got to be held accountable. You said your laugh makes you laugh, does it? what what if you schedule a live and don't show up? What will happen? Nothing. No, you just won't show up. Nothing happens. I've done that before. I've done that before where I scheduled it at 10 and I didn't show up to like 11. So yeah, it expires. I think it expires after 30 minutes. No, no, I think it stays active the entire time frame you scheduled it for. So when I do 2 hours, when I schedule it for a 2 hour time slot, so I think what happened, it might have been the time when I did a 4 o'clock and I didn't show up to 6. Something like that happened where it was just expired. That's it. TikTok sends you a system notification says it got canceled. That's what happens. I did 2 lives, 1 jogging and at the beach on vacation. Oh, nice, nice. That's a lot of people that do that on here. There's a lot of people do that on here. What's that? Schedule and don't show up? Okay, because I scheduled it and never show up, and I I'm just that type of person. I hate being that, but yeah, yeah. Here's what I will tell you. Ideally, it should change that behavior. That's part of the intent, especially if you promote it. So my number 2 is a combination. 2 and 3 are like connected to a certain extent because you really are going to put it out there. When you put it out there, you're showing up. People depend on you. You're growing your community. Your community's waiting on you. And so, yeah, if you really are trying to be held accountable to what you're doing, yeah, you'll show up. Okay. Well, YT people, I need to charge. I'm gonna change the microphone. So I'm gonna have to charge in a second. So I can put my charger cord in because we have people over here engaging. So I don't want to miss out. If no one shows up or comments, do I just talk and about how I can help solo cleaners? Yes, you do. You just keep talking. You got to do that engagement though. I tell people that all the time because I think people think this is like a lecture. And you want to make sure you're building community, engaging. Um, YT, pals, let me know if you can still hear me. Can you hear me? Let me know. I had to switch so I didn't lose my my live because the battery was at 5%. So hopefully you can hear me. Um, yes, y'all can hear me because I didn't change over here. I changed over there. Yes, okay, perfect, perfect. She can hear me too. Thank you, friends. I appreciate y'all. You said the only thing for me is operating the screen while talking. Yes. Yeah, you get used to that. That comes with time. Thank you, friends. I appreciate y'all. Um, So you get used to it. It'll come with time. It does take some adjustment. You want to talk to your room, talk to your chat. Really quickly, when it comes to engagement on the first live, thank you, Margot. Appreciate you guys. Y'all so cute with the link in and changed it to a little shark hat. That is too funny. Thank you, friend. How you doing? Happy Friday, everybody. So when it comes to that engagement, I want you guys to pay attention to talking to your community. You could click people's photos, say their bio, connect with them that way. You said you turn off contests in settings. Where in settings? Contests. Turn off contests. What do you mean? Oh, you're talking about co-host. I said you can turn off the co-host request. Turn off the co-host request. When you click the 2 rings, those interlocking rings, that's the co-host button. There's 3 dots in the top corner. When you click that, 3 dots in your top right corner, click that and it'll take you to some settings. And then you can turn it off. It's the one that says, you can turn them all off if you want to, but it has a coconut drink, does it? I said our heart meeting needed a cocktail because it's Friday. We need a drink. We needed a drink. But yeah, turn off the settings when it says don't want to accept requests from people you don't know, people who are not your friends. You can turn that off. Turn off co-host Sherry. You didn't listen, Sherry. Sherry. The interlocking rings is where you get co-host requests. It's on the left-hand side.
When you click that, there's three dots in the corner. You click the three dots and then go to settings. Under settings, you could turn off requests from people who are not your friends. That's where you would do that. All right. So that's how you stop that from happening. If you want to, you could turn off all of those requests. Okay. Thank you for wink wink. Thank you, friend. It's confused at all the things that are sending gifts. Wink wink. Sorry, totally new to this. Yeah, the gifting is great. That's the whole point of this. You want engagement. And you clearly want the gifted engagement. So yeah, that's part of your monetization. So you want that. You want people to come part of your community, the Daily Heart Me. You want that engagement. I know it's different. And it's funny because I'm so used to TikTok. On YouTube, I didn't even see the gifts. I was like, where my gifts at? Because somebody sent them. I saw it on the screen from the chat from my other account, but me as the live host, I didn't see it. So I don't know, YouTube, y'all need to fix your process. But you want that. You want that engagement. It's a lot going on, but you get desensitized to it. Oh wait, can I make money doing lives? Yes. 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 That's all. That's how you monetize. You monetize in different ways, but that's one of the ways to monetize. She said, "Oh wait, wait a minute." Yes. Yes, friend. Yes. Had no idea. Really? Yeah. Wink, wink. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Michelle. Wink, wink. I said wink, wink. I wasn't saying wink, wink like I was joking. Wink, wink because she sent the wink, wink. So that's why I did it. But yes. But yeah, so yeah, that's part of it's part of the scale law rewards. You can make up to 40% of the gifting. Sitting on the couch, money, right? Exactly. Yes, thank you so much for that daily harmony. That's why most of us do lives. Yeah, it's the gifting, the engagement, building community. We're doing all the things. Exactly. Trisha said, well, what was you doing? You was just going to sell your cleaning products. Let me say this, Fred. Uh, you just made me say something. You just made me think of something because, yes, you could do that. But you do want the other engagement because that's how TikTok wins. Just saying because TikTok gets their percentage. You said I got 1.5 for jogging and doing live, going live, my coaching. Your coaching. So your coaching. So I tell people all the time, this is a TikTok economy. And so number 5 is focused on you thinking critically and strategically about how to also make sure TikTok gets what they need when it comes to people engaging in your live, particularly the gifted engagement. You want to be intentional about that because if you're just trying to come here to sell your coaching and all you want to do, and I do coaching, I do consultations, and all I'm going to do is pin my service plus, but nobody does anything else in my life, TikTok is going to say, well, wait a minute. Maybe I don't push more people in your room. Maybe you don't see all that visibility because it's all one sided for you. So just keep that in mind. TikTok will push people in your room that are not your target audience. So you might even have visibility, but then you're talking to people in other countries that are not your target audience. And then you're frustrated on the other side of this because you're not doing the other type of engagement. Okay? Never knew that. Thank you. Need some followers. Hey, Shay Bay. Hey, friend. Thank you for coming in. Say hello to our friends in the room first. Make sure you are properly engaging. Grab your daily heart me as well. Okay, thank you. This is so helpful. Exactly. And so, Trisha, I'll say this also. I noticed you didn't get your daily heart me. I noticed you haven't done any of the gifting. You got to have coins on your account. So when you come in someone's room, TikTok told you what to do. TikTok sent you a message. Every time you come in a live, you get that little box that pops up that says, grab your daily heart me, or send a rose, or send a heart puff. Or it tells you to do something. Send the I love you so much. Do something. And because you haven't been doing that, it also, people see that. We see the badges. We see that. And you haven't gotten your daily heart me yet. That's important too, because that's part of my community. And so some live hosts won't communicate with you. You won't be able to ask questions, or you can ask questions, they won't answer them. Or, they won't engage back because they said, well, the minimum you could do is send one penny, one coin, and get your daily heart me. So when you're coming to a live, it's an interactive experience. And you want people, congratulations on that level up, friend. You want people to support you by getting your coaching and gifting, but you got to support the supporters and support your community. So, how do I get coins? You hit the gift box. If you click the gift box, um, if you click the thing that TikTok had originally, it would have told you to put coins that way. But if you click the gift box in the corner, it says the word recharge. You click recharge and it takes you to a screen where you essentially can add coins. However, go to the message where it says recharge on the website. It says recharge on TikTok.com for 25% discount. Wink, wink. And you can get coins there. That's a better, the discount is better. It's better to add coins so you can get more coins for your money. All right. Wow. Interesting point. Yeah, absolutely, you all. I teach that because I want you guys to grow your community. This is an engagement app. So I finalized the book I wrote. I want to walk through some chapters on live, but not sure, Wayne, not sure what, Franny got cut off. Let me know what you meant by that. Tick tick is a karmic loop. It is. It is. It is. It is. That's exactly it. Yeah. I tell people you reap what you sow. And if you're not sowing, you're not reaping. You reap what you sow. My gardeners, I said, you're planting seeds and watching them grow. Because not everything, will happen, coin for coin, but you'll end up growing. All right. I'm a strong believer in that. Okay, I'm going to do this. You got this, friend. You can do it. Do you go on Google to get your discounted coins? Yeah, you go on the website, TikTok's website, www.tiktok.com/symbol coin, COIN. Thank you, friend, for the oranges. Appreciate you. So let's see. Appreciate you all. Thank you so much. And you can use this in every aspect of your life. Absolute. Therapy girl. Hey, friend. Miss Darlene was here. She said she would battle with you. So she was going to reach out to you. Lady Neve, how are you, friend? Thank you for grabbing that daily heart me, or use the TikTok app. Yes, or use the TikTok app to get coins. Yep. Thank you so much. You got to run back. What? Thank you for being here. Appreciate you, friend. Okay. So, yeah, the TikTok app is also something you can download. Um, Therapy girl. Okay, she's here. She's here. Yes, I sent her a message. Perfect. Therapy girl, put in the chat or message Miss Darlene. Are you audience control? 18 years and older. Are you on or off? Say on for 18 years and older is turned on, or is it turned off? I think it's turned on, but confirm that for us. And Miss Darlene is reaching out to you. You're such a pro. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Can you say that again? I'm having a hard time hearing you. What Queen, what was your question? I forgot the question. Let me see. What was I supposed to be answering? Let's see. Discount coins. Okay, you were asking about the coins. Um, Coins, you want to go to www.tiktok.com. There's a forward slash. I know I'm backwards, but it's the other way. Forward slash the other way. Coin, COIN. So do the forward slash and then coin, COIN. And then that's the website. But you can also get to it by clicking the gift box. That's what I've been showing. So if you click the verbiage that says recharge on the website, it lists that website. You could do there. Wendy, how to get a one-on-one? Just message me. Here's my service plus. Send me an inbox message. Send me an inbox message and I'll send you my webpage to schedule it. You have to book it over there. I'm new to TikTok. How do you have coins? Do you have to add a bank? Yeah, you have to have some form of payment. I think they take all types of forms. Apple Pay, all of it. PayPal. Depends on what you want. Credit cards. TikTok gonna get their money. Okay. TikTok is gonna make it quite easy for you, friend. So you should be good. Download the TikTok coin app in store. Yes, that's a good place. That's a good to have it on your phone. Yep. I keep getting an error when I try to buy coins on TikTok. Oh, really? When you try to do it from your page, or from where? It's been glitching for me this past week too. Yeah, I tell people not to do the exchange, try to get coins, and then maybe the app. Do the app. Download the app like Soul Couture is talking about. I've tried from both pages though and through the gift box. Did you? And it's not working. iPhone requires an extra step. Does it? Okay. Yeah. Okay, you all. Let me move on because I'm gonna get off shortly. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you on the YT as well. Thank you so much for being here. I'm in Florida. Thank you all. I'll try the app. Okay, yeah, see if you can download the app. That may be the better way to do it. All right. So I was gonna show you, not what I need to show. I was supposed to show this 10 minutes ago. I was gonna show you guys where you do a live event. So if you click TikTok Studio, you go to the live side. On the live side, you're going to scroll down to live event. Click live event. It allows you to schedule it, create an event, and then you're going to type in your event. It's military time. And so I'm going to do something really quickly. I'll pretend like I'm about to do one now. It's military time, and make sure it's a regular live. And then you can turn on the audience control or turn it off. You can put a description and then hit create. Oh, time wise, I didn't like my time because it's right now. I had to do it 5 minutes out. Okay. It was exactly 6:15 and I had to give it a little lead time. So you can put a description, put some keywords in there for your live. You could turn on the audience control, meaning that it's for 18 years and older. So you could toggle that on. Make sure it's a regular live and not a shoppable live. If you click that, you'll see where it can have, oh, it doesn't have shop on this page. Never mind. Because this is a business account. So it doesn't have shop as an option. That's why. Thank you for all this information. You're welcome, Lady Nevaeh. You're welcome. Um, and so extra securities for the iPhone. Thank you so much for that daily heart, me friend. Appreciate you. And so with that, you create the live event. It's created. I hit done. If you want it to be a feature where you toggle it on all your videos, you could toggle that on. This live event will show that you're doing a live event on all your videos. And so you could toggle that on. You can actually set this permanently. It's in settings, but I'm not going to do that right now. And then you could do a post. You could post to your stories. It has that. It usually has some music playing. So it plays the music. And I'm just going to hit add it to my story. I do that every single time. What I just showed you. You're the best. I don't see anyone doing what you're doing here, really. Thank you, friend. I appreciate you. Thank you for that level up cake. I saw it too. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you all for grabbing your daily heart me's. You're so warm and friendly. Oh, I appreciate that. I missed that. You missed what? What I just did? So I scheduled a live event. So now I can go live from this live event. But and then now it's showing up here. This is where people can register. So let me go here. So we're gonna go to my page. So now on my page, that live event is, oops, sorry, wrong thing. I just want to slide this over. That live event is there. Okay. How do you add music and add to your stories? I'm about to show you. Jess, I'm gonna show you. So that live event is there. And I'm gonna do my last video. I posted this video the last time. So let's pretend I just did a video. I sat here and I did a video because that's what I did last time. So say this is a brand new video. This is where you can apply to my agency. These three dots here, you can click your three dots. You can scroll over and you see add to story. I can add this to story, this video here. If I click that little sticker, this little sticker symbol, like the little notepad, it says live event here. If I click that, that live event we just scheduled is sitting there. I can click the little dot, hit done, scroll up. I usually pull it up a little bit, move this down a little bit, and I hit add to story. And I just added that live event to my story. I just added that post to my story. I just did a post, which is number 3, 1, 2, and 3. I just did it. I just did a little video. I talk about me going live. I add that live event to my video. If I was going to do a brand new video, Just really quickly, I'm not going to do it fully, but I'm just going to say, hey, I'm showing you guys an example of how to do a live event, and you do a post by adding a live event on your page. So that little video is here. I'm going to hit done. Here, I'm going to hit next, as if I was about to post this video. Add link. Look at there, that live event sitting there. The live event I created sitting there. That live event will show up on that video post, so people can register that way. Those are different ways you're marketing your live. People should not know that you don't go live. Thank you for this information. You're welcome. Your live event, people should know. Super helpful. You're welcome. The people need to know. Well, I didn't know that. So yeah, you add that live event. Create the live event first. And then every time you're posting content, you're talking about being a live host. Very helpful. Thank you so much, friends. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for the follows. I appreciate you all. So this video I'm going to delete, obviously, because I'm not going to post that one. But just know that's how you do it. Sorry, but I don't know how to navigate watching you and buying coins. Help. Um, Here, let's do this. Let's show. Let's show. We're going to do a little show and tell. We're showing and tell today, friends. We're going to show and tell. Let's see. Hey, Precious. Can you do that with Live Studio? Can you do that with Live Studio? Content stuff you can do, but and you can schedule a live event also. Um, you would probably have to navigate between your phone and your um your phone in terms of scheduling, because I did it from my phone, but you would go live from your page. Pals, who knows? Leanne, who's in the room? Live events. Do you guys use that on the live studio? Somebody let me know if you can actually create the live event on live studio. I'm leaning towards no. You have to do it from your phone. Hello, friends. Hello, how's everyone doing? Yes, download the TikTok Coins app. Yes, that's probably the best way to do it. But did you have to create content before going live? You should. You should try to. I think that's a good practice. Can you do it from live studio? Yes, so I think it's a good practice. So really quickly, we're going to come into my live. You've been doing so much better. Precious, look at you. I don't schedule, so don't know. You know what, ma'am? Here, if you hit the box there, thank you all for the on the YT. If you click the coins in the middle, it says recharge here. So my friend who asked about how to charge coins, recharge and get coins, I did it by hitting the gift box. Click the gift box. You're gonna hit charge coins. This screen pops up, and then this is the website. If you click that, it takes you to the website. It should, but right now I think because I'm on here, it's not gonna do it. I'm measuring more made. You said I've average amount. Yeah. So here now it just populated. I'm on live. I'm not gonna move this, but as you can tell, this is the coins app. Okay. So now you should be able to recharge. You said yes, more expensive to buy it here. I've averaged you've averaged you made went up. Okay, my average amount made daily went up. Good job, friend. Is that from battling? Is that from battling? Yeah, yeah, there's some other tips I'm gonna give, but you should be doing all things, so you should be doing good. Can I have to leave? I'm sorry, but tell me when you're going live tomorrow. 4 p.m. Eastern. 4 p.m. ish, like 4:15. 4:15, and I go live daily same time. 10:15, 4:15. I'm usually here by then. Maybe 4:20 sometimes. Depends on what's going on, but I try to get here at least within 10 to 15 minutes before after the hour, because I go live on YouTube first. I set up over there and then I come over here. I've been late lately though. I've been, slower. I got to pick up get back on a good cadence because I'm a little delayed here, and which makes me stay longer here. So I got to fix it. Thank you all. Sorry I have to go. No problem. Look for the section above, which it will say if you have 5% off. Yes. Yeah, so that's how I got here. Let me know if you guys didn't catch what I gave. That's how I got here by going to the coins app. Sorry, I have to go. No problem. And then if you download the coin app, it will save you a little money recharging. Yes. Do the coins app. That's ideal. They have the rebate that you can do as well. So the coins app is the best way to do it. Absolutely. Let me do this. I can't change my audience control settings on a scheduled live. No, you can't. You got to delete that live. Yep. Yep. If you once you go live, is that what you meant? You should be able to change it when you do the setup, but yeah, once you go live, you gotta once you go to the live settings page, you can't. Yeah. Um, all right. Thank you so much, Fred. I saw that level up cake. I saw it last minute. Thank you, friend. I need to get this ebook up and running. There we go, friend. There you go. You gotta get going. All right. So number four. number four. Number four is everything, practically everything people said. When it came to that long list of things you should do, we talked about your lighting, making sure your lighting is good. We talked about sound. We heard people say audio. We talked about your audience control, 18 years and older. Content disclosure as well. Those features you want to toggle on, that's under settings if you're talking about selling a product or services and you're talking about something a little bit more mature or medical related. Those are when you want to turn on 18 years and older because they have to be of age to go live as well as of age to buy things, but also if your topic is a little bit more mature, turn those features on every time before you go live. You want to make sure your Wi-Fi is good. We started this live off talking about the Wi-Fi, and a Wi-Fi extender is what I use. We talked about making sure that you have the latest updates to that. All those things you must do before you go live. How do you go live the same time with YouTube? Thank you. I start my YouTube first on YouTube Studio, and then I come over here to TikTok. So YouTube is getting, this is a playlist for YouTube. They're getting me talking about my live stream and talking about TikTok live stream. And then I talk about YouTube on occasion too. Um, thank you. So four is all about your setup. I talk about boards. Boards, you want to create your board. Okay, this is a board. Your board should do three things. One of three things, or all three. It depends on what you're doing. Um, these are great points. Appreciate you. How do you connect? I mean, how do you how do you connect it? Connected? What do you mean? There are two different devices. Two different devices. I'm on my phone here and on my YouTube tablet there. Do you have one to recommend? Do I have what to recommend? Precious, what do I say? What do I, what, or what? Let me know, friend. Wi-Fi extender. You know what? My husband got mine through our internet provider. That's who he went through, and they gave it. They, I guess, recommended or he purchased it through them, but that's how we got ours. I don't see the little attached mic to you. Wow, you're hearing you so clearly. Wendy, the microphone for you all is kind of smoke and mirrors because this is just for aesthetic purposes on TikTok. The microphone here is used for YouTube. It's connected through my tablet, although right now I disconnected it because my charger cord needed to go plugged in. But it's just a C port, and this is the receiver, and you plug this in. I actually have this mic in my showcase. You know what? I'll turn on my showcase because there were a few people who asked about my lighting. I'm not sure if they're still here, but I'll turn it on just in case, and I'll add the products that I use. These are all products I'm using right now as we speak. TikTok put some extra stuff in my my shopping cart. Oh Lord, TikTok. Let's see. Um, and so right now, this is the microphone. I'll pin it. This is the Mahona mic. And like I said, it's a wireless mic, really good quality sound. On my YouTube videos, you'll hear it over there. So I love this microphone because it is wireless, but it does have the ports that you could do. You can plug it in. You can do your headphones. You can plug it in cord and make it corded if I wanted to. And I just put my C port here to my C port for my phone, or I could use the receiver to make it wireless. Also for YouTube, I do usually do the receiver. So it's plugged in that way. And it's for my tablet so that you guys are getting a good quality sound. My sound for my phone is good. That's why I didn't plug it in here. Um, but I do use it for my tablet. So I like the microphone. It's a great microphone. Like I said, you could do it corded or not. When it comes to my lighting is, and it's currently on sale. It's Memorial Day sale weekend, so it's free shipping. You guys are getting it at a cheaper price than I got it, because I think I paid that 25% difference. I think I paid that price. That's pretty much what I paid for it. So it is a pretty good sale that's happening right now. So if you were going to get it, this might be the time to do it when it comes to this microphone in particular. And so it again, it gives kind of a, as you could tell from me in my live stream here for TikTok, you guys are like, "Oh, her audio's good." But it is my phone. I will say that much. Um when it comes to the aesthetics though, I think a lot of people are starting to upgrade and make their lives look a little bit more podcast like. I also use the sound, I'm sorry, the lighting to kind of give it a nice little effect to the room. This is real, it's just the lighting. So this is not a fake background. People thought it was fake, but it is a real background. Do you recommend going live through your phone? I'm pro phone. I love phones. My tablet I use for YouTube, and again, it's because I'm talking to you guys here and it's getting that conversation. But my tablet, the camera act is on the vertical axis, so I always look like I was looking a little off. So for YouTube, it doesn't look as bad, but again, I prefer the phone better. I think the tablet was a great attempt because the screen's bigger and stuff, but it just the camera looks weird. It was always kind of weird the way I was looking. When it comes to my lighting, let me unpin this. I'll show you guys my lighting. I'll pin that product. Hey, Brandon, how you doing, friend? Thank you so much for being here. This is the sunset lamp that I'm using right now. Okay, it's this lamp here, and it's just a little small lamp. It's like a little table lamp. I'll show it to you. Let me see if I can get the angle right. I'll show it to you guys so you guys can see it. See it right there? Just sitting on the table. And a little bar stool I have there rather. And it gives a nice little glow to my room. It's a little small circle dome. And the way I have it sitting there so it can hit my little tree and give my room a little effect. My shadow from my chair is kind of, it bothers me a little bit, but I've gotten used to it. But beyond that, that's it. And so you can change the settings. You can change it so that it's a strobe light and it flashes. I like the way that it fades into the different colors. So that's why I use it that way. And so it does this fade effect. I just bought that. Thanks for sharing. You're welcome. And that's on sale too. Free shipping, 54% off. That's really good. I bought two to be honest with you. I have this one. I was told they go out, they go off out quickly, but I've had this for now, I think 4 months. And the person who used it, she used it as a night light, so it stayed on 24 hours. So I was like, maybe she was using it not according to the proper instructions. But for me, I just turn it on for my lives and turn it off. What holds your phone while you're live? That's also in there. That's the stand. I put the stand for my tablet, and that's a floor stand with the gooseneck. And then this is the stand. I'll pin it in a second. Really quickly about this lamp. The lamp also, I would recommend you purchasing the clip-on light. So this is the light that is shining above me. So let me show you guys real quick. So my room got really dark because this lamp, all I'm doing is this clip-on lamp. It's clipped to my tablet and it has this bright light. I actually turned the light down some, but this is what I'm using to support. It has a nice wide clip. It has three different light settings, super bright. It has the white light, the dim light, and then the combination. And then you could turn it up higher. Let me see, I turned it down. This is the higher level. So when it's super bright, it gets really bright. That's too bright on me. It makes me look really washed out and too bright. So I turn it down a little bit so it doesn't look as bright on the screen, but it's really good. So the combination is what I would recommend that you use if you are gonna have this for the wall, or maybe the effect that I'm doing it in. Just depends on how you want to have your setup for your room. And then when it comes to my stand, so let me put the clip on light. Let me show y'all that real quick so I can pin it. Because you're always supposed to, when I showed it, I was supposed to pin it. So you pin what you're showing. And that's the clip on light. So that's also Memorial Day sale as well for free shipping, which is good. So that's the clip on light I was just showing you guys. And that gives this light. And like I said, it goes bright. I mean, a lot of people, for my very first 3 months of going live, maybe 4 months of going live, that's the light I used every live. I didn't use my overhead light because it was a ceiling fan with a dome. I've since changed that fan out. And I didn't have this light here. I just started using the sunset lamp at the beginning of the year. Since February, I've been using it. So I was just using this clip-on light for the longest. When I started doing shoppable, I got stadium lights, so those became my primary lights for about another 5 months or so. So, but that's my lighting. So my lighting, you heard my sound. This is the microphone. This is the lighting. Let me show you guys the stand my phone is on. You guys can see it. It's in there. My tablet's on a different stand. It's on a gooseneck stand. So they actually kind of are like this to each other. So I kind of got them like that way so that I look like I'm looking straight ahead on both of them. I love the gooseneck because I can lift it up. I don't use the ring light. Remember, I just told you I use my clip-on light in my dome, but I like the fact that it does have the ring light. The ring lights, have the little circles, so I just don't use it. So it's a gooseneck also, so I just turn it down so it's not in my way, and then I'm able to elevate with the little. See, I was able to bring my stand up higher if I want it to be higher. Usually bring it down a little bit lower so that it's not showing on my YouTube camera. Okay. So you guys are getting all my secrets. There's a logic to everything I do. The YouTube stand is actually a tall floor stand, which is perfect. Both stands are flat. They're not like tripods. They're not like the little three legs. They're flat base, which I love because I just want something flat that's just gonna sit on the desktop and not wobble or anything. I can elevate it or lower it as I see fit. And then it also has the ability to tilt my camera up and down a little bit too, the way it's holding. Same thing for the gooseneck for the tablet stand. Okay. All right. That's the thing. Free shipping on that as well. Yep, you guys got all my stuff. So those are what I use. The cords, the charger cord is always being used. The tapper's in there. The tapper's always being used as well. So those are the things that I'm using. Those 7 things literally are being used right now. That's in that shopping cart. But yeah, so that's everything, friend. Let me know if there's other questions. I'm gonna stop pinning that. And yeah, let me know if there's other questions. Hey, Miss Kayla, I just use my phone and my ring light and they work for me. Yes, your phone and your ring light. Yep. I upgraded to this stand, the stand I just showed you, because I was using a tracking stand, but I would never use turn the tracker on, and I realized it had me looking lower. So I needed something that had me more eye level. So little things like that, you'll realize you need to enhance. Like I just said, the lighting, that was an enhancement. So you start the process. Don't overthink it. I mean, the equipment, the 7 things I have there you could get. It's totally up to you, but don't stop that from you going. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you definitely need a stand for your phone to go on. That's totally fine. You definitely need that. You definitely need some good lighting. I would definitely agree with that. Your sound quality has to be good. So if your phone's good, that's great. You don't have to worry about a microphone initially. So I do need to upgrade. Yeah, yeah. That's the thing about it. You'll figure out what you need over time. And for me, these products were like, okay, I need to think about how I want my setup to go. Interesting. How do we watch our lives to see how it looks? You can go back and look at your recordings. There's live recordings. How you doing, friend? There's live recordings that you can go back and watch on the Live Center. Great information. You do a wonderful job explaining it all more clear for me to understand. You're welcome, Queen. Welcome to the room. What if you don't want to use your real background? Oh, here's the problem. TikTok does not like green screens. Even though they're there, even though there's a background feature, TikTok does not like it because they don't know what's happening in your background. So those lives typically don't get pushed out to the For You feed. There's all types of suppression going on. It's not the best streaming experience. So I've been telling a lot of my creators to stop using them, using flyers and using other images. Just stop it. Don't do it. Because it does compromise your live stream. As much as we say we don't think it does, it does. It's just doing it because TikTok doesn't like it. Could you show us your tablet stand again? My tablet stand for what I'm gonna pin it. Is that what you mean? That's the actual tablet stand. The other stand is my phone stand for my phone. It's the desktop. So it's sitting on top of my desk. So this is a floor stand for my tablet. So my tablet, like I said, is a little bit elevated, slightly elevated, but it's literally right in front of me. Yes, it's elevated though. And so that's where my phone's on. I mean, my tablet's on. Tablet is for YouTube. Oh, I had no idea because I've been seeing tons of them. Yeah, I wouldn't do it. You can do it, but I wouldn't do it. It doesn't like it. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. Yeah. How to make the manage. This is the board. This is the board. Do you go live on your phone? This is my phone. Yep. Yeah. When you have the green screen, when you have like a background, a fake background, using a tapper doesn't get your live in trouble. You got to make sure it's not super high. I wouldn't use it if it's super high. Yeah. You said your car's at 8,000. Lord, what you buying? What you buying? Don't do it. This is nice, better than tripods because I have two tripods. Yes, I love the flat surface. I told you I've been searching. I was like, I don't want the tripod. I don't have to deal with it. Now I do use a travel selfie stick tripod type setup when I'm going on vacation because it's so convenient to carry. But yeah, I don't normally use that on a day-to-day basis. Um, what are you doing with your tablet then? Just leaving it here. Yeah, my tablet is running YouTube right now. I leave it there as part of my setup. hmm Yeah, I get on my tablet every now and then, but honestly, my tablet is sitting on the stand 80% of the time. Every now and then I take it off and, use it for other purposes, but no, it's usually on there. Oh, your YouTube, got it. Yep. How do you make the board? The board is under settings before you go live. Before you go live, it's under settings. If you are, let me unpin this. Um, I'm going live now with my first Math Matters lessons. Nice, nice. Can you show me? I can. However, let me do this. I'm going to give you guys a few more minutes. If you guys are still shopping, this is the time. I'm going to turn off the shopping cart. I don't show other stuff when my shopping cart is turned on. I try to avoid it because TikTok, once you activate the shopping cart, TikTok wants you to do the shop conversations. And so if I'm going to show something, I like to show stuff that is part of the stuff in the shopping cart. So because I'm showing something that takes us away, I'm not going to. I don't want to keep the shopping cart on. So if you guys are going to look at the shopping cart, that's totally fine. I'm going to turn it off in like 1 more minute. So that way we can get things. I can show you guys boards. And then I'm going to get off probably in the next few minutes um, as well, because I've been on for 2 hours and 10 minutes. So I will get off shortly. Let's see. So I'm gonna remove these 7 products, and then typically all you're doing is going back to your shopping cart and clicking the 3 dots next to each product, and then the delete option pops up. There's no way to mass delete. I have not figured that out yet, and I haven't seen anyone do it. So you just have to do it individually, which is why I don't add a lot of products in my shopping cart when I do these shoppable conversations. Okay. So I don't add a lot because I'm like, I'm gonna have to remove a whole lot. So it just takes me a few times. You said, you're visual, right? I'm visual. I need everything modeled. Okay. So before you go live, you'll see settings, click settings, boards, click boards, plus sign at the top. Remember, somebody was like, "Oh, the AI boards is just typical. I want to create my own." Click board, that plus sign. Create a general board. This is a general board. The multi-guest board is when you have those panel boxes. One of those can be a board. And then now you're on the edit screen. Click headline. This is the background. This is where you could put an image in your background, like a green screen. You're taking an image from your camera roll and putting it. I tell you, don't do that. I would encourage you to leave it alone. And then you have your bullets. So you can have a separate board, almost like viewer wishes, where you can have some call to action messages there. But hit headline, and then you have the options to change the fonts, the colors, pick colors, fonts, click how you want it to look. So if I just simply I'm just going to put go live. Your board, you should try to have a message that has either adding value, curiosity, or hey, Lisa, or a challenge. Go live. I'm going to say every day. Okay, so we're going to make that big. You can slide it up and make it big here. Like if you want to slide up and down, you can do that. You can spread it out once you click done. So, and then you can change the colors. You can decide what color you want it to be. Let's do some of those colors. Okay, so I'm gonna hit done. And then you just slide it up, center it. And then I'm gonna hit another board. If I wanna hit another secondary board, I can say 14-day challenge, 14-day challenge. It's Friday. I was so new and got so old. Hey, friend. How you doing, friend? Can people like my video? Make sure you get your daily heart me first. I'm new to TikTok. Thank you for helping me grow my account and go by. Thank you so much, friend. Make sure you get your daily heart me. Thank you so much. It's great information. Gotta run. Appreciate you, friend. And so then you can hit here. Same thing. You can change the color of this board. I'm just gonna make it for and so I did that. There you go. Make sure on the board, I'm going to hit done again, and then we're done. It's going to think. Make sure on that board that you don't use social media. So it's under review. If you come out and go back in, click board, it's approved. Just that quickly. Now, make sure you don't put social media, TikTok included. TikTok is not on your board. Make sure you don't put social media. Make sure you don't put TikTok, a website, pricing, or any personal information. Don't put your name, phone number, email. That is not on your board. Should add value. It should be curiosity or a challenge. Okay? So you want to make sure you have a board. The Creator Search Insight also said TikTok likes numbers. So 5 things, 25 things, 25 years, top 10 list. So numbers, it does like numbers. So keep that in mind. That's why you'll see a little bit more activity, because you're getting that visibility, because people like numbers. They want to know, what are the five things? What is number five going to do? That curiosity. So value, curiosity, challenge. Those are the things you want on your board. All right. So if you're coming to my room and you're brand new friends, some of you just came in. Thank you so much. I'm gonna get off shortly, but make sure you guys are engaging. I appreciate the support. Make sure you are grabbing your daily heart me, coming a part of my fan club. Make sure you are supporting the live goals as well. Oh, this is good to know about numbers. Yes, it does like numbers. So play around with some numbers on your board too. That was from the Creator Search Insights messaging today. Thank you for the follow, friend. How you doing? Houston, Texas newbie. Welcome to the room. Thank you so much, Misty. Um, Thank you so much. How you doing? Deep is a diva woman. Appreciate you, friend. I learn something new from you every day. Do you, Mark? Appreciate you. Your advice is the best. Thank you again. Appreciate it, friends. Um, So number five, actually, the board, it was part of it. You got to know what you're doing in your life, who you're talking to, what you're setting up, what you're going to convey. So that is important. All right. That is important. Me too. Thank you, friend. Appreciate you. You're welcome. You're welcome. So you want to make sure that you're setting your room up. And number five is where you want to be intentional. My viewer wishes. You could set that up before you go live. You could set up your polls. Remember, Jess asked about polls, and I showed you how to do a poll. Polls you can set up before you go live. You can also set up your Service Plus before you go live. So I'm gonna show pin my Service Plus. You can set this up before you go live. All that is important. Thank you. Thank you very much for your wisdom. Oh, you're welcome, friend Wendy. You're welcome. And so Service Plus is interesting, because Service Plus, so I do consultations. So if you want to connect with me, this is a great time to do it. You can message me. I do one-on-ones. I do coaching. I also I'm a Creator Network agency. So if you want to be a part of the agency, you got to be a live host first. I'm going to make me some boards now. I think I have some good green screen, so I'll take them down. Yeah, take them out. Take them out. She is great. Thank you, friend. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for your wisdom. Much love. And so I pinned that Service Plus, but you can make your GIF. So this is the lead GIF. Lead equals support and cheers. You can change the words. You can change the words. Thank you, Fred. Appreciate you. You can change the words so that, again, thank you, friends. You guys are awesome. Thank you for that. Let me send my cheers. Send my cheers for both of you. Appreciate it. And so that's so important as you think about, what are you trying to do? How you want your room to move. What do you want people to say and do in your room? That's so important. So um when you have those goals, you said I did a 101. Appreciate some questions answered directly from my situation. You're welcome. I'm gonna pin that because she did do a 101, y'all. So if you want to do a 101, you can do that with me. Thank you all for supporting the goals. I appreciate the support. Um, and we will I'll just set some quick goals real quick. The leagues, because the league is part of that campaign. And so that's why I had those up there, those league goals. That is part of the campaign for where is it at? It is for the live league campaign. And so I told you guys earlier, when you swipe through, you can see different campaigns. I need to look and see how I'm doing in that campaign. I hadn't done it yet. Where's my league stuff? TikTok don't want me to be great. TikTok, I don't see it. Did it go away? Um, don't. Okay, there it is. I'll just put the one. Okay, and then and again, this is for the campaign. You say I received my tapper. Perfect, perfect, friend. You're so welcome. You teach so much. So I'm so grateful. You're welcome, friend. How do you get that to show at the bottom of the screen? The pin gift. So you go to your gift gallery and pin it. And like I said, the message here you can change. So when I talk about number 5, I want you to think about how do you want people in your room to engage? Whether it's your viewer wishes, whether it's your pin gifts, Service Plus, you can actually have it so that maybe you have an ebook. Maybe you have an ebook and you're like the top 5 people who get my ebook. They send the lead, you could say who want my ebook, send that particular gift. So maybe you have a gift that's the lead gift or the money gun or something like that. If you want my ebook, you're gonna send this gift and then I'll DM it to you. You know what I'm saying? So you could say that. You can absolutely say that and have that set up in advance. Thank you for the wink winks. I need to order a tapper because fingers getting tired. Yeah, absolutely order the tapper. If you go to my showcase up here, the tapper's in there, the wireless one. I just had the showcase turned on. I just turned it off. But I want you guys to be strategic about how you're moving and how you're setting up your live. So if you have a goal in mind, just like I did for this, I'm part of a campaign. So that campaign, I was like, oh, well, I need support for the campaign. I gotta look and see what does the campaign look like. I don't know, y'all. Let's see. I hadn't looked at it. It's the live one. Thank you so much, Star. I appreciate you. There's so many campaigns up here, y'all. Um, let's see. Is this the lead one? Nope. um, I'm trying to see the community one I talked about. Let's see. I don't know, y'all. I haven't seen it yet. Okay, thank you so much. Oh, okay, I finally got to it. Okay, so yeah. All right, so it's good. I haven't done any matches. I need to do some matches. I'm gonna do some matches next week. I usually set it up I usually set up an event. Yes, the live event, we just talked about that. We walked through that. So yeah, how do you post the campaign for your live for the live? How do you post the campaign for the live? Um, I don't know what you mean by that. For the live, post the campaign for the live. When I was looking at the different campaigns, I'm number 52 on the leaderboard for the live legion. So when league, I'm sorry, what is that? The party pony. I was like, what's going on? For the community to see. Um, you the campaigns that are out right now, you're not going to be able to do that. However, the one for Community Fest, there is going to be like a ring that goes around your head, a halo, and you can post it that way. I guess I'm just trying to think which posting are you talking about. Thank you so much, Stephanie. I appreciate you. You're so kind. Sorry, where do I find the tapper? Um, let's see. I'll just pin it real quick. Okay, there you go. That's it. So, yeah, so I don't know if I'm answering your question right. Oh, thank you so much, Creative Soul. I appreciate your friend, the Cardinal. Yeah, I don't know if I'm answering the question, but basically, when it comes to those leagues, those campaigns for the different campaigns, you want your community to swipe it and see for themselves. You can't really pin it. What you're gonna do is look at where you're at in a campaign and make sure you're intentional about setting your live goal with a campaign. Can you post your live to YouTube? I record it, so every live is recorded. I'm on the YouTube now, so I'm currently live on YouTube. Yeah, every live is recorded, so you can go over there and watch it. But it's there. But But if you're asking in general, can you post it to YouTube? Yeah, you could download your recording and post it on YouTube. You absolutely can. Yeah. Yep. So that's how you would do it. Same name, same name. Make it super easy for y'all. Same name, same exact name over there. Username and all. Yeah. So thank you all, you guys are grabbing those tappers. I appreciate you guys. Great, perfect. Yep, so it's all over there. I'm gonna unpin this. I'm gonna take the products out the shopping cart. If you guys got what you need, I'm gonna take it off just so I don't, because I'm not showing it. So I want to make sure I'm showing it. But this is the tapper. This is it. Okay. So it's wireless. Thank you for pinning it. You're welcome. You're welcome. I I'm always intentional about turning it off and taking it away because TikTok gets a little funny. The room drops, TikTok's acting funny. So all types of things happen when you turn on that shopping cart a little bit too. More people, some people are here for the shoppable, some aren't. So it just changes the dynamics of the room. But you're always trying to grow. Thanks for pinning. You're welcome, friends. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate the daily heart me. Let me know if there's any last minute questions. Here, TikTok gets confused. I think it does when you turn on the shopping cart. It's like, do you want to do shop? Do you want what you trying to do here? Um, so I do have my Service Plus. I'm gonna pin that. So if you're interested in meeting with me, you could do a one-on-one consultation. I'm happy to support you guys. I'm gonna get off at 7 o'clock. So I will be back tomorrow. Glitched yesterday. I need a 34 diamond for a frag. Got it and looked up and it said I needed 634. TikTok. What in the world? I mean, sorry. Sorry. TikTok, do better. Do better, TikTok. Um, so yeah. You said have a great Friday night. Yes, you all do too. Did not get the frag at all. TikTok played you. And you were up, was it near reset too? You know, the reset is always effective. Are they singing? Appreciate it. Told me to shake my head. Well, what tune tomorrow? I will be here tomorrow. Tomorrow at okay, that was 2 hours before reset. Oh yeah, that's why. Yeah, it was still too early. You were still being pushed back. Yeah, with reset, you gotta pay attention to it. You almost have to be here at reset to see what you need. Yep. I'll be back. Time well spent. You're welcome. Thank you for that rare essence. I appreciate it. Um, when everything's said and done, I'll be back tomorrow at 10 and 4. Same time, same place. When is reset? Reset it for Eastern Standard Time is midnight at 11:59. You want to make sure when you do whatever you need to do by 11:59. Whatever needs to happen in your room. You're focused on making sure you're growing, but you gotta get people in the room and support. So thank you all. I appreciate you guys. You guys have been a great support team. I appreciate everybody who's here. Thank you, friends on the YT. You guys have been special. Good evening. See you tomorrow. Not sure which the times though. Which time? Or you saying between the 10 and the 4? Yeah. Which time zone? Eastern. I'm in Florida. Eastern time zone. Eastern time zone. So 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern. I usually get here about 10:15, 4:15, just because I start off on YouTube first. And so I'm chatting with my YouTube friends over there first, and then I come over here. But with that being said, I come back every day, twice a day. I am a Creator Network agency. That's a free program on TikTok. I'll talk about that. I probably will give that a little bit more time and effort tomorrow because your girl should be talking more about it. But yeah, so I want you guys to grow. I want everybody to be successful, and I don't want you to be nervous and afraid about this. So you guys got this. All right. My son is Eastern time zone, and I'm on the West Coast. Are you really? You're doing awesome. Thank you, Stephanie. Appreciate it. Stephanie said you're doing awesome. Appreciate that, friend. Um, so yeah, I do this. I've been doing this for a year and a half. June 1st will be a year and a half of going live daily, almost twice a day for most of those lives. Most of those days were 2 times a day. I am very close to hitting 25,000 followers. I should be hitting that in the next couple days by June 1st. I just got my first post that hit over 1 million views. I'm excited about that. I also have monetized on YouTube and have been doing well over there too. So I say that not to brag, but I say that as in a space of gratitude, and also just hopefully helping somebody realize that just stay with it, stick to it. You know, it's clunky in the beginning, it's uncomfortable, it's awkward, it's all the things. I don't deny that. But you'll get past it. You'll get through it. So I just want you guys to know, just stick to it. You'll be fine. In the beginning, it's awkward, but you'll get through it. Hold on. Just trying to see something. You'll get through it. So let me know if you guys have any final questions. I appreciate everybody who has been here with me, hanging out with me. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for grabbing that daily heart me. That's helping me in the community. Thank you all for all your comments, all your engagement. Hopefully you guys got 10 comments. Those who stayed with me, you got 10 comments so that you can get some monetization as well. I want you guys to grow as well. All right. And I appreciate the support. Thank you all. Claim your points up here. Claim your points for TikTok. Claim your points. Thank you all for that engagement. I went live again for an hour and a half again this week. All right, friends. I tell you guys all the time, practice makes progress. All right. You're not trying to be perfect. You're simply trying to go live. All right. You're trying to go live and you're going to try to grow. All right. So thank you all for your support. Thank you for the watching, the likes, the shares, the taps, the comments, and the gifting. So I appreciate all the support with my live stream, and I'm happy to continue to support you all. I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye. Thank you on the YT. You guys hung out with me for a while. Look at y'all. 6 people still in the room. Well, thank you. And no, I'm not single. I'm very married. So I appreciate you all being here. Thank you for the comments and the compliments and the support. I appreciate the support. You guys are awesome. This has been a great live. You guys are coming in and supporting even greater. And that's what this is all about. I do give YouTube a bad rep because I don't get as much visibility over here and much questions, but I do appreciate it. So thank you all who hung out with me for the day, both at 10 o'clock and 4 p.m., and continue to support in the live stream. Um, I will see you guys later. Have a nice Friday, and I appreciate you. All right, friends. Take care. Bye bye.